and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in the Cycle Frontier. Today we are going to be grinding out more of the event. Oh shit, excuse me. We're going to be grinding out more of the event and hopefully getting ourselves one of the skins today. I am not 100% sure if we will or not, but we'll see. Oh, show the controller from Jazz? I can do that really quickly. We can show off this emergency controller. But yeah, greetings and good day, Jazz. How are you doing today? I can do duos now. I'm up for that, Red. After playing solos how I did over the past couple of days, I'm up for duos right off the bat instead of doing one game in solos. In all honesty, I'm up for that like immediately. Hello.
What's up?
Not much. How you doing?
Excited and not excited to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's one of those weird moments of like, hey, yeah, let's do this, and also, oh god.
For me, it's like I'm just scared, like for next season. Like if I get really into it again, and then like next season is what?
Yeah,
I
I understand.
It's gonna be like a real like disappointment type thing.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where it sucks because the more you play the game and think about what they're doing or wanting to do, the more you start to realize how many plot holes they have in their story, basically, right? Because being able to only get the weapons from drops means that there's an RNG element. And we already know how bad it is to get weapons sometimes.
They'll be more rare than like the guns you can buy. Like you can go buy as many cores as you want as soon as you get the level for it.
Well, that's the thing though. They're adding scripts to weapons. You can buy weapons. Yeah, so you can't do that. You have to have enough scripts to do it.
The white kits for life is that.
That's what I was making jokes about. Also, I did get back my my set I had that I lost.
Okay, that's good. Because
I knew I was going to. I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna get my set back. That's not why I'm pissed. I was pissed because dude's in a gray set of armor, and I know I'm better aimed with a brute before they did this stupid fucking nerf than I am. And that's one of the reasons why this pisses me off so much. Because you're changing weapons and nerfing and buffing weapons based on the percent that they're used. Why the fuck have a rarity system then in the first place? If you're gonna have a system like that.
I honestly have yet to work out like what their thought process is.
Because
I look at it, I'm just like, what are you guys thinking? Like,
I have this is what I have: a purple weapon, an exotic gun, and I do the same amount of damage to somebody who has a white set of armor and a manticore. We did the same damage to each other, 76. I died to a Strider. The other dude died to a Marauder, a Jeff. And I'm like, it makes no sense to me why we did the same amount of damage. Because I know I'm like that weapon. They have butchered that fucking weapon. And hilariously enough, because of how pissed off I am at it, I'm actually going to bring out a blue set with just a gray Voltic brute. Like I'm treating the Voltic brute like a little bit of a better PDW right now. Actually, I might even just bring out.
How hard are these skins to get from this mission? Like these missions.
I mean, the missions themselves aren't too rough so far, but there is one mission where it's like, hey, get jewelry and like stash like where is it? Part 3, I think it was. For the ICA was stash jewelry in fulfillment center on Crescent.
Ugh.
So you need 8 pieces of jewelry. The part 4 is hunt creatures using an ICA weapon. 20 out of 20. Eliminate prospectors using an ICA weapon. 1 out of 2. And deliver Storm Diver commissions. Storm Diver commissions are these little posters that you can basically pick up in any piece of loot on an island that has the Storm Divers event active.
It's everything but Bright Sands.
Yeah, I know, right?
The
Isn't that
best
great?
map.
That's what blows my mind. Too. Why prevent Bright Sands from having that? Oh, also, this actually kind of has set me off a little bit with the idea of like you go to weapons for crafting and you can craft any fucking weapon purple and above. Craft an advocate, flechette, gorgon, longshot, shattergun, basilisk, hammer, kinetic arbiter, core, Baltic brute, armor, all with
I'm not really against that in the
No.
future if they're making them cost scripts, but the
I'm not
question
against
is,
that
like,
either, but what's pissing me off is this is a better playtest than the playtest one.
yeah, I
Like
wish they did something similar for all the Mark II guns.
Exactly. Like I was thinking about, like they literally could have just pushed the fucking playtest live now during the
And
event.
made them only craftable. That
Yeah.
would have been cool, because then it would have been like a new feature for the
Yeah,
event.
and it would have
also.
been like an actual playtest at that point because people would have been testing the new weapons and giving their input on it. Instead, people had to unlock them or find them or what have you, and that's just.
I don't think I saw a single one other than in the shop. I don't even think I saw
I
anyone
don't.
using
Yeah,
them.
exactly. I don't think I died to one. I mean, mind you, I only played a day. That's how aggravated I was with that. Yeah,
It
it's
just wasn't worth your time because it was like
No.
you said, it was like a season 3 like trial like mode. You
And I
gotta
was
do
like,
everything
that's
again in 2
when.
weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Let me do that again in 2 weeks. I wouldn't want to play the game. I need to get more light ammo. I'm so aggravated that I can't use a 2x scope on a brute anymore.
Just doesn't let you, or it's
No,
just
no,
like...
it lets you can, but the recoil is so bad.
Okay, yeah. I haven't touched it yet. It's actually the first time I played since the playtest, I think.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, it's rusty
Like,
coming out. You gotta
and
kick
that
off
was
the rest of
with
it.
a brute with a gray angled foregrip and a gray standard stock. By the way, that's how bad the recoil was, even with that. So I'm not a happy camper right now.
Oh, I gotta select map. Which
Hell, I
map
can-
do you want to go to?
I mean, I'm up for whatever. Bright Sands is not going to have the event, so if you do want to do skin, like if you do want to grind for the skin, you're going to have to do the divers, unless you want to
Yeah.
warm up at Bright Sands.
We could do Crescent, I think. After watching you play Crescent, it looked kind of dead anyway, so...
I mean, it started to pick up a little bit, it felt like, but it could just been a coincidence.
Yeah, that was also a Saturday night. Now it's a Sunday night, so
True.
I'm a little bit more scared now. I can't imagine what it's like on a weekday.
I'm good. Yeah, I mean, it probably pretty bad. Like, pretty low. Alright.
I've been watching people play, like, Frantic played again, which I haven't seen him play in a while. And, like, I don't know, I don't feel the hype that Season 3 had, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or Season 2,
Season 2, I
sorry.
knew what
Like,
you
when
meant, I knew
Season
what you
2
meant.
is, like, coming, like, everyone was like,
So
let's
excited.
fucking go.
A new map, a new this, a new that. And then people were like, not as good as we thought. Say something really quickly?
Does it just give you, like, random shit out of this?
Yeah, it gives you, basically, it has a high chance of giving you an armor set and a helmet that has night vision on it. Well, a holographic sight, so that's nice. Also a flashlight. Like, flashlight's pretty common. Green bag's pretty common. And, ow.
Oh, fuck off. Too early for this.
Yeah, I will say, if you look at the armor, there's a chance you could get one that heals you during a storm, so you could temporarily put that
I just
on.
got one that was, like, less damage from the lightning, so... Can't complain about that. How do you turn on the helmet again?
And mind you, I don't think it's guaranteed that the helmet has that. Yeah, it's not.
Put the crusher here.
Not guaranteed. Yeah, they put a couple of crushers here. One there and one at the skeleton.
Yeah, they did that crusher like at the last like. That was like as I just started. We stopped playing. I think they added that almost.
Pretty much. Oh, I heard gunfire over at the Starport, maybe? Guns are louder now, aren't they?
I don't know. Did they push that update through, or was that a? Holy shit!
That scared the shit out of me.
I am 1 HP. That is epic.
Hey. I did not expect that sumbitch to.
Some like an arbiter, I think, straight ahead of us on the landing pad. Yeah, I see him.
Hammer arbiter? I basically have a hip fire weapon with me right now, so.
Purple, he's up on the landing pad. Oh, he's hit me. That hurt.
Yeah, this is just a hip fire gun at this point.
They
Oh.
did make Stim so slow.
Yeah.
God, it's
The
painful to use.
the one for Korlev part 2 is take out 10 Elder Striders. This is not a weapon I can use at range. Yeah, this is not this. I mean, it can take out a Rattler, but I can't aim it because of the recoil being stupid. He might have just bounced. Nope, did not bounce. He's over to the left. I'm gonna rush his ass.
Oh, he hit me once. That hurt.
I have one standard grenade I'm tossing.
He's pushing me.
I think he also has a fucking core. I'm like one hit, I'm healing.
He's on me. Killed me so fast, man. 6 shots from a core kills you. Fuck no.
Core's best weapon in the game right now.
I believe it.
He's saying
Voice
something.
back, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of gear here. Are you down to split it and then get the evac together?
He's asking me to split the gear.
I don't know if I
No.
trust him, but
I don't.
Yes, maybe?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, you're not gonna be an asshole and fucking kill me?
I mean, I'm thinking that's what you're gonna do to me right now.
No, dude, I'm literally, I'm not trying to plug it, but like, I'm literally on stream. I just don't want to have to try getting out with like a million fucking people.
Alright, sure, why not?
Okay, grab all your buddy shit. Don't kill me, please. We're good. Yeah, grab all your buddy shit. I'm just gonna grab my boy shit. You can have everything else, yeah?
Alright, yeah.
And then, where's your evac? Mine's pumpkin. That's pretty close. We can go there.
Mine's jungle thermal.
Okay, yeah, we can go pumpkin and go.
So weird. Oh, I got.
for the fact that we just spent like a good while fighting, and then he's just like, "Oh, I want to split the
Yeah,
game."
because he just realized his buddy's dead.
There's a core body, I think, around here. That's all I want.
Core body. He killed the core body. I
That
have
chest
no
I
idea.
looted,
I have
it was-
no
it's-
idea where that is.
It's on the
Okay,
other
well,
side
if
of
you find
that. Like where you
anything on the
looted
ground,
that chest,
beside the
like
core,
right
you can
there.
have it.
Yeah,
That's
straight
all
ahead of
we
you.
go for.
Right here?
Yeah, there's like go around
your
the corner
shotgun?
and to the
Right
left.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right over here on this chest area.
And then I think there's just a purple chest piece. Maybe it's
You looked at it, I think. The core. I think it's right
Okay.
next to that green thing on the floor.
You can have both of those. I don't need it.
Alright. I do not trust this dude, but like, if he wants me to.
I've-
Screw it.
Alright, well,
I
where's-
mean,
we'll work
I don't
together.
know. I
Let's go
feel like at
pumpkin.
this point, if he wanted to kill you, he would have.
Alright. I mean,
He
that's.
just respected that we just duked it out and we're like,
Yeah.
just playing it.
I suck.
God.
Whatever. He's probably questing anyway, so we can just leave him be. Oh, wait, those not yours?
No, those are not mine. Now I'm fighting with this dude.
We'll just work towards farm.
So weird. I did not expect this. Because his buddy died, and he's like, fuck that, I don't want to get out of here with all this loot. Like, he doesn't want to fight a million
He's
people.
overweight as hell. You see he's just running like that
Yeah.
turtle speed that you get now.
What is happening right now?
I mean, if you want to go evac, you can come with.
I
would love you if you would not kill me and let me evac, because I'm just out here trying to get...
I mean, I'm good.
Wait, is this your evac here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, just call it in. I'll just leave it with you. You're good.
What the fuck is going? Okay, this is helping. This is helping this game right now. I don't know
There's like
what's going on,
Here and shit here if you want it.
but like I've got
Yeah,
two.
no, I'm talking to him right now, bro.
I've got two
Cool.
brutes
I got a
right
buddy
now.
with me, so if you see him, don't clap him.
Yeah, no, there's like blue here, like on the ground over here.
No, you guys are goats. You want a phasic lancer? I found this shit on the ground.
A phasic lancer he found on the ground.
No, like there's just like blue armor here if you want it. I don't have anything that's on the ground.
Yeah, I have two.
You're a goat, bro.
I have two brutes in my thing right now. I want to.
Wait,
I
where
mean,
the fuck's that evac?
right here.
Oh, you called it here?
No, I don't have this evac. It's just this is where it's at. I thought. Or is it over there? I don't know. It's been a while since I played this game.
Yeah, you guys have this evac right here?
Yeah, it's around me.
Okay.
Wherever it is, I don't fucking know this map. There's guns over here, teammate. Look, there's a whole ass full shot over
This
here.
dude.
Teammate.
So that
Hey, you guys
other
are
dude.
goats. You clap these kids up or what?
Yeah, and then this guy survived. My boy died, so I killed like 3 more.
And this
squads.
guy survived.
Boy, but we're just splitting the loot to get out.
Here, go. Yo, how are those red guns, bro? I've never even had one for real.
Well, the brute used to be really good, and then they nerfed it to holy hell because not enough people, or too many people, were using the brute.
Here, take this.
Oh, I'm just so fucked. Yo, you're crazy.
Kill me, I'm his
Stop.
buddy.
All right, I was about to ask, hey, who is this?
I'm his buddy, I'm his buddy.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, don't hurt my guy.
Hey,
don't hurt my guy.
there's a guy up by Hayfields. I don't know if he's a friend of yours or...
No friend of mine.
Yo, go clap up for me. Let me get his loot. You guys be my little assassins.
Yo,
Got me a
who's the-
hammer. They're goaded, bro.
Where's your buddy? Who's another hammer? Who's on the ground?
He's got another hammer for you, bro. Come. You guys, I love you. Let me kiss you.
I mean, in all
Is this
honesty,
your evac?
Yeah, we were gonna call it, but it's not letting me call it.
No,
right
this
now,
is...
so-
No, ours is Hayfield.
Oh.
I
I'm trash, bro. I'm over here fucking with you for no reason. I almost got clapped up for no goddamn
I
reason,
mean-
bro.
Hayfield's so closer than mine. We're good.
I love you.
I
there's
like-
guns right here, too, if you want this little
don't
shit.
know what's going on.
There were people up at Hayfield.
I'm like so lost. I don't know what
Yeah,
to
I mean-
say other than what I just said.
One more flechette right here if you want it, bro.
Like,
The key is just getting out.
I know.
Alright, we got
At this, like, I'm gonna roll with this. If I get killed, I don't
Yo,
care.
you are
Like,
escorting
how many
me?
teams are there? Is it four
There's,
different teams or three
that's a whole
different
team
teams?
right there. That's a whole team right there,
Beast,
and this dude's the dude that we were fighting.
Wait, do you guys have the other
Because
guys?
you killed his buddy, or his buddy got killed by somebody behind us, and he was like, fuck, I don't want to fight this, and then I'm not gonna be able to. He did what we do. There's too much loot. Let's just leave. This is the first time I think this has ever happened, though. I thought dude was trying to get me out, and I'm like, he's gonna fucking kill me. But he didn't.
I've actually never used the hammer.
Oh, I'm terrible with the hammer.
Dead fucking one tap to the dome. Get shit on.
Trail right at the end.
We ganked him. That dude ganked him with the hammer.
Yo,
Oh, that's
good shit,
hilarious.
brother.
That's actually hilarious.
I just called it for you.
I'm killing a rattler. Or we're
This
killing a
fucking
rattler.
hammer is crazy. I love you, bro.
if you hit it like flicks and can land shots, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm an Apex player, bro. This game
Poor guy
nutty.
just got fucking popped.
Yeah. The one dude's an Apex player. I'm so upset with what they did with the brute, man. I really am. How the... make sure you're not in the middle when the shift lands.
Here, I'll drop it over here. Yeah, no.
There's an advocate just hanging in the air.
Wouldn't that be a funny ending to this all? Like,
I don't. I could have kept my mouth shut. I could have kept my mouth shut, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna be nice. This is weird. I'm gonna be nice here. I thought about it.
Really just been like
you're
an
taking
icing
that
on the
Just
Okay.
all three of them get crushed. I would. I should have
but
said
hey, where's
quiet
that?
and saw what happened. They were all in the middle too. They were all in the middle too.
There's a flechette. Take that shit. Take that shit.
I'm not looking at chat because I know what chat's gonna be saying. Blood for the blood god. Kill them all. And right now,
Oh, teammates, I love
I'm
you,
good.
bro.
I mean, it's too. I'm appreciating the moment as well as the fact that like
Yeah, you're good for this.
that was just one of those moments of like I gotta let this play out and see what happens because that was weird. I somehow went in, How did I get 2 extra brutes? You want a brute, Red?
Yeah, sure. I'll run a brute. I haven't tried it since, so.
I dealt 5 damage to Pinky FTW. Brutal Mullah is the dude who we were fighting. And then Game Owner and Major Guap are the individuals in that whole situation that we were with. Weird. So weird. Alright, now I can play that sound effect, May. When I'm, in the moment, I'm focused like that, I can't really stop and do that. Also, question, can you hear me, Red? Alright, good.
Betrayal.
Oh. I mean... Betrayal. Alright. That was a weird one.
Yeah, the ending of that was very, not how I thought that was gonna
Yeah,
go.
dude was like, hey, you wanna split the loot? And in my head, I'm like, I had that moment where like the record screeched, and I was like, I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that fucking stupid. And I was like, quiet for a minute. He's like, please vote back. And I when he said please vote back, I heard like, in his voice, I heard that like, I really don't want to fucking get in a situation like, you have enough loot. Like that's what he was. It sounded like he was thinking. I don't know how to word that, but yeah, no, I got you a purple mag, purple pen brute with a suppressor and a green stock, recoil
Alright,
stock.
sounds fucking good.
Bring some ammo.
Yeah, I brought a lot of ammo since I remember the brute used to just eat ammo like.
Oh,
there was
it does.
nothing.
Let me say, you might want to bring another weapon for medium to long range engagements. In all honesty, because the brute is like not what it used to be. Hell, I'm thinking about maybe I'll bring a lacerator.
Yeah, I was looking at my lacerators right now. I was like, oh, what lacerator could I? What lacerator I got like that's set up?
Because I was like, I could buy a KBR or a Bassie right now, but I want to use what I have right now. Betrayal. God, I love that. So weird. People in these games can be so. That's why I like these types of games, though, because of stuff like that. Out
Yeah,
of
VoIP always makes games kind of funny, like what
nowhere.
can happen.
Yeah, because I was like, record screech. What? It is moments like that that do make me want to keep coming back to a game, because you never know, you know? Hell, that one game where I just played it like a little bit on and off, like the one day that I played it, and I like wiped out a whole group of people, right? And they were like basically ducklings. And I was like, man, I kind of feel bad, but my chat's being bloodthirsty. And then dude came by and he's like, it was the dude who got killed by somebody else. I thought I took him out, but I didn't. And he was just got his shit back and we started talking, and like it was kind of hilarious how somehow we got bitching about the game at its current state before they taken away wipes. That's what it was. I kept asking people, what do you think about the wipes? Some people actually liked that idea. Other people were worried that it was gonna make things stagnate.
I don't see the appeal. I would love to talk to someone that genuinely believes that like no wipes is a good idea and figure out like what their side of the story is, right? Because like I don't really understand.
I mean,
honestly.
here's where I can understand it from. You don't have to grind to do your thing anymore. Your whatchamacallit anymore. Here, let me drop down this brute. I forgot about that.
Oh, he has the new skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
kinda
like,
badass.
I was like, screw it, I'll give you that one, because you're always giving me the weapons with skins on your end. Oh, also, in my box there's a holographic if you want that for the brute you have.
Beautiful.
I love how I actually picked up a fucking gray med kit.
the event though, man. I need to get not rusty.
Yeah, basically the event is a good time to be like, all right, let's
Yeah,
knock
I
the
don't want
rust
to be
off.
terrible with season 3 coming up.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be
Okay.
careful with that. They're probably gonna make it to where you can't do that anymore in season 3. Apparently, the developers hate melee.
Yeah, they want you to like shoot everything. It seems like they just want you to be loud as possible.
Well, that's what suppressors are for. Also, there's a team that dropped up there. Just a reminder.
That's kind of like where I want to go.
Yeah, I know.
almost fight them.
Yeah. I could smell the bloodthirst in the air.
I forget. I don't think you go this way. I think we learned that once.
In season 3, the ticks will explode on melee, but not by being shot.
It'd be more like season 3, like they explode no matter what happens. Like
Yeah.
you kill them, they just explode anyway.
Because you have gunpowder on your knife. Mayten's making fun of me for some of the jokes that I've made. Like in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, you shoot a exploding barrel with your bow, and it will blow up. And I said, well, that's because these are new fancy arrows that have gunpowder in them. You know what would have been interesting? If, like, they focused on just fixing what they had and adding in neat little things later down the line. And one of those neat little things they could add, since they're getting rid of wipes, get a blue runner egg and hatch it and have it like a little storage stash, whatever it's called, pet. Since it seems like they're going with the MMO route, might as well start adding pets and mounts, right?
Yeah, imagine. Ride your Jeff into battle.
Hi-ho, Jeff! Oh, way!
Jeff 1v1s.
People would do it.
I mean, I would. Why not?
Oh,
It'd be
hell yeah.
funny.
Basically,
once or
little
twice.
little underground mob fighting rings. Can you imagine that? Strider versus, like, 2 Striders versus 1 Rattler. Who would win? Now we're starting to talk like it's the Sync, that game. Underground
I didn't
death
end up
fights.
playing that game. You played it a bit. Was it
I-
good?
I enjoyed it, but once I started to realize what the gameplay loop was, I was like, okay, I can do whatever with it. The gameplay loop is basically use weapons to grind out the weapons. There's like really it's less of a looter shooter, more of a casual third/first person minimalized BR. Or minimalized, not BR. Like, you have, like, when you do PvP, you have a certain amount of points you need to reach, and your health. Like, you have 3 attempts, basically. So if you get killed, you get spawned back in 2 more times after that. And you could win if you take out everybody else, or if you get enough points to reach the point score. There's also a PvE mode, which is just kill AI with a group of 3 players. You can do solo, but
in front of us.
yeah.
On our right, on our
Yep,
right.
it's alright, I heard the jump. They shoot at us?
No.
I know one of them fired.
Yeah, they shot, but not towards us. They just shot.
I pulled out my lacerator for ranged, because there's no way. I used to be able to hit somebody with a brute from that distance, not that it really would have made a difference, but I'm bringing attention to it because I'm still sour about it. Oh, May was going, how the hell is that a red weapon? How is that an exotic? Because of how bad the recoil is on the brute right now. Like, reduce the damage, but why with the recoil? Like, the damage reduction I think is bad enough of a nerf, right? I'd be able to accept that nerf if the recoil was the same.
Promise they can't just do like small nerfs, like, and then just keep doing it until it's in a good spot. They just do like one blanket hard nerf, and then it's like it's 0 to 100. You know, there's no like 50%.
Yeah. And then they're gonna tone it back. Right? They're probably gonna tone it back a little bit for season 3. because they take forever and a half to actually do any changes to this game.
Man, those guys were like fucking like ninjas. They just like pooped.
Yeah. I heard N. I heard somebody's N. They're in this building, I think, to the
I
right.
turned it on.
Oh.
Find helmet.
That sounded like it came from my right, not in front of me. Weird.
I feel like the sound has gotten weird in this game. Like the playtest, the sound felt weird the entire time.
I mean, the birds are better, but they still like they have a unique sound now. Also,
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of lightning over there, so that might be where they at. You see way better than I do, by the way, with that night vision on.
Yeah, I'll tell you if I see anyone, but for now.
Oh, I
it
have night
seems
vision too.
fine. Don't piss off the birds in front of us.
I didn't realize I had night vision as well. Never
I can't
mind.
believe they still haven't fixed that. Someone's straight in front of us, like going towards like the big tower, like where you do the data drives.
Oh yeah, I must have missed it because I did not see them. You don't have an outline around you for me.
Oh yeah, you don't for me either. That's weird.
I hope this is just a glitch and they didn't change that.
Yeah, look this way.
Oh, they made it subtle. They made the outline more subtle and the outline blends in with the night vision.
You're right. It is the night vision that makes it so you can't see it.
Yeah. I can still see it, but it's so subtle. I wonder if that was intentional or if that was just a whoops moment, you know what I mean?
Knowing them, it's impossible to know.
That's why I'm saying that. Because it's like, they feel like anytime they develop, they roll a dice and whatever the die lands on.
They're right above us.
Yes, they are. They roll a dice and whatever they land on, that's what they go for changes, no matter what.
Can you not go up this anymore? Fuck.
You have to probably jump from up here. Maybe? No, it's gone.
It looks like it's like unintentionally going. It's floating. No, like I'm not drunk, right? It's like floating.
No, it
for
is
you?
floating.
Alright, well I guess we go this way. God, man, this map is the worst. This is so bad for navigation. Especially when you haven't played in a while. It's just like,
Honestly, Warcom, your best bet would probably to try it out right now because it's during an event, right? This event is going on for like 10 days. I hear him. I hear him.
oh,
I
there's
hear him.
people like,
Yeah,
oh,
there's a team. There's people to our right, and there's people over there fighting.
that's a lot of lightning.
Yep.
Hey, that guy's like toasted. He's like 1 HP.
I know. I gotta heal a little bit.
I would want to go. I want to get off this ledge, but down is kind of hard to get to.
I'm kind of waiting for him to push forward a little bit.
Oh my god, he got me.
I got him.
To it.
No, I didn't. Come on. Okay, so the Flechette's better than the Brute right now.
How did he not die?
The
He felt
Flechette.
so tanky.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? How many hits did I hit with that man? How much damage did you deal to him?
To who?
Martinetto.
23.
I did 87.
How is he not dead? What? Huh?
He healed 1 HP during the storm. No, storm was over. He's cheating? with
I-
invulnerability
it
hacks?
maybe it must have been that like not registering shit.
Because
like, you must have-
they fucking ruined the goddamn brute, man.
I was wondering because you lit him up. I
Yeah,
was like, when
yeah.
I saw you, I was like, oh, he's dead for sure. And then I
No.
was like, wait, what?
They fucked the brute up that badly. Yeah, that's understandable, Warcon. But basically, now would be a great time to test this game out and see what it has to offer you. Because the event's only active on Crescent Falls, and you could dive into Bright
I
Sands.
just want that gun to be like.
And then next
It's
season,
terrible. They
they
just don't want it to be a thing.
they're doing one more wipe for season 3, and then that's it, apparently. So they're getting rid of wipes, which normally used to be a thing that they would always do. Yeah, I'm. There was no way that person healed. They were able to reload the flechette before I was able to reload mine, and I lit them up. The recoil wasn't an issue, the lack of damage was. I'm so glad that they've decided to make a exotic weapon be worse than a purple weapon. I'm one of those people that enjoys wipes in games like this. Because, yes, it is frustrating. Like,
It depends how often. Like, rust wipes are quick. They're like only 1 or 2 weeks generally. But like, this is like we're talking like 6 months.
Yeah,
Was this wipe?
yeah, basically. This
That's
is
why I
like
wiped it. It
it's
wiped
supposed to be
in-
every 3 months. But it ends up always being every 6 months.
Because what? It wiped in October, right?
I
I
think
believe
so,
it
yeah.
wiped mid October or September. Is one of those two.
I cannot believe that the flechette
So you're talking
and the
still like
Gorgon
that split.
are the best weapons, right?
Yeah, that's 5 months. So it's almost half a year. I'd be fine with 6-month wipes too. Like if they wanted to say longer wipes, I'd be like, all right, whatever. That's fine.
Taking out an advocate.
I literally grabbed an advocate in my inventory already.
I'm like reading your mind right now.
Yeah. Everything you think of, I'd think of. I'm like, yeah, I'll try this.
I was literally looking at my weapons list and I'm like, I could bring out a
I was gonna take a
flechette.
brute again. I was like, after that, I was like,
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I don't like the feel of that gun. I'm like,
that used to be my favorite weapon.
I'm looking at advocate. I'm like, this gun looks pretty good right now.
That used to be my favorite weapon, man.
Now you were in love with that. I was the core guy always, which is funny because now it's meta, so I should be using it a lot.
Yeah, I don't have it unlocked, unfortunately.
Yeah, neither do I.
I can-
I'm
I
like
can
super close though.
Grind
If I
out
sold some
resources
stuff, I
for it.
probably
I
could
could
do it.
probably buy a bunch of brutes and sell them and something like that, maybe. Actually, I'm almost tempted to sell the brutes that I currently have. That's how upset I am with these weapons. Like, I'd rather buy
Just-
flechettes. I'm actually gonna do that. Hilariously enough, I'm gonna take off the fucking attachments. You didn't want people
It's
to use the
crazy
gun?
to me that they, because what is the flechette at this point? That it's like
The flechette
10
does 10 damage, 25 pen. This does 8. It used to be 9 or 10 on the brute.
so that's the problem is because the pen cap is
Yeah,
like so
the pen
low.
cap. Thank you. That's the pen cap. Like, don't have a pen cap, man. If they didn't have a pen cap, I would have won that fight. I don't know why
that's
they
the
have a
problem,
pen
because
cap.
purple basically reaches it if you put a mod on it. It basically reaches the armor of an exotic chest. So there really is no benefit of like at this point. It's screwed up actually.
Yeah, I'm like 10,000 experience away from Orlev getting to level 18. We could probably do some oils if you wanted to, or a laser drill at some point tonight. I'm
Throw one down
joking.
on Bright Sands or something.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm down. Even on
I mean-
fucking Crescent, they have the spots for the drills that like right in the middle. Just throw one down,
True.
see what happens.
Peru. We've never done drills on Crescent. Maybe it'd be a good time to do that.
It'd just be funny nonetheless.
Maybe next run.
Realistically
Maybe next run. I'm thinking because I
Yeah, I still want to warm up a bit. I've not played. In
I've
too
got
long.
2 drills and 20 oils stacks. Like I have so many oils. I thought I was gonna be doing way more with it, and I'm like, nope. But that's one of the things I guess that's appealing about not having wipes. So when you do upgrades for your living quarters or whatever, they're gonna stay forever. Unless they
See, I
add
feel like-
degradation to everything.
I feel like they're gonna add an upkeep, like I said, and I feel like if you don't upkeep, they're gonna down level.
Oh God.
I mean, like, I feel like it'll be like this. It's gonna be like every week you don't upkeep them, they go down 1 level. I really feel like, cause that's like the only real way to do it, right? Like, it'd have to be something like that.
Well, that's probably going to be when they start talking about adding degradation for Season 4. Because they're still going to have seasons. They're just not going to do wipes anymore.
There's gonna be like Fortuna past seasons, yeah.
Uh-huh. They really have. It feels like they really have turned this game more
Oh,
into
wait.
an MMO.
You can still manually wipe. Woo!
Manually wipe. They're probably going to offer something that a lot of people are going to want to do for it, in all honesty.
It's gonna have to be cosmetics. Like,
Yeah.
it's the only thing people would really wipe for. Like, unique cosmetics you can only get by wiping.
I don't even, like, every season, an optional wipe type cosmetic thing. I don't even know if I would do it then. Because at that
But
point
like,
it would...
even then, it's just still like so corny because even if you get a big group to wipe at the same time, there's still gonna be those people that never wipe and they're running around with full exotics.
Well, basically, here's how it's going
and
to
you're
work
gonna be
out.
this pleb in like white gear, and there's just gonna be like full forge exotics everywhere.
It's becoming a mobile game, probably. Oh my god. Well, the mobile game still needs to be fun for people to want to play it, you know? Screw it. I'll bring an advocate.
But I don't know. I'm at this point with it that I
EW.
think the problem is their partnered streamers aren't doing their job as like, I don't know if they're supposed to be like giving feedback.
Yeah,
or not,
what their
but if they
contract
are,
is.
yeah, but if they're meant to be giving feedback about like what the community wants as a whole,
They are not doing a good job.
they failed the community. You know what I mean? Like they just failed us like horribly, did us dirty. And if they weren't supposed to be, then I guess then you can only blame the devs and whoever's in charge of like PR. And,
Well, I mean,
you know.
yeah. When you do
But
stuff,
even then, like streamers have influence regardless if they're
Yeah,
supposed to be.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Especially the big ones. Like if you're like one of them, like for example, just like Chap or anything, like they have they're a big name in the thing. So like if they say stuff, like the devs definitely take it a bit more seriously than if like me and you say it. So
Which kind of sucks because I feel like at this point I've almost...
oh, it does suck, but I mean that's just the truth of gaming. Is the
Yeah.
streamers have bigger says than everyone else.
But yeah, I always have been picking up the Storm Divers commissions.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I like this little like loot drop when you spawn in type thing.
Also, there's
Pretty
a meteor over here. And hit that if you want to craft cores. They cost 1 meteor core. Oh, it's already been hit.
That little one.
But yeah, I brought a PDW as a sidearm. Just for shits and giggles. Oh no, you didn't. Nice. What are we cooking with right now? War.
Randos, they could come towards. We could go towards them. They're probably gonna go towards the meteor. I feel like.
I mean, it is a good. That's trio, by the way. I think.
How you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling like I don't care if I live or die.
All right, that's kind of how I was. That's how I felt already.
Well, damn, that's kind of crazy. That happened to me one time not too long ago. There was a goof up at the store, and I got 2 packages instead of 1. Like I got.
I think last event.
No, actually,
was
I
at
got
the
3
point of killing
packages.
People full kitted with a manticore and a white set.
I got 3 packages. I got all the items
I'm,
I
like,
ordered,
struggling with advocates.
and then I got a separate package with
drop
one
off.
of them, and another separate
It's crazy,
package
like, how,
with
like,
another one.
how good you can get when you play every day, and then when you stop, like how fast you can like lose it.
Yeah, the rust. It depends on what game it's on. Sometimes it will take a while for the rust to get knocked off, and others it'll be like, all right, 2 seconds later, the rust is knocked off.
Games like this, it always takes me a couple games. Like, I'll just like randomly go from like I can't hit any shots to all of a sudden like I'm just like laser beaming again.
Hell yeah, let's go. It is always nice when stuff like that happens. Make sure you don't do anything with that GPU yet, though.
See, this is what I don't like. It's such a big map.
Just in case, because they
It's
might...
just too much.
It's doubtful, but they might be like, hey, we did a misstep order.
I hate
We
playing,
want
like,
our other one back.
Chase people around on like
So,
just like a ginormous place.
I doubt it will happen, but it's nice to be safe rather than have to try and deal with some bullshit. You know?
I don't know which way they went then.
That's one of the biggest things about certain areas in this map. The places that seem the most active have so many branching locations, it's hard to figure out where people went.
I never played this map enough to really learn like the small ins and outs and like the equivalent to like the comms tower jump up spot.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's kind of like the like.
because of how much time I put into Bright Sand, I was starting to get to the point where I didn't have to look at the map as often or at
Yeah.
all. In this one, I still have to tap the map.
Yeah, I have to look at it all the time. Just
Don't even
like,
get me started with
get my
fucking
bearings.
the Ferris Island.
I think it's they're aggro to something, but I can't tell.
They're
That's
aggro
us.
to us. And he's dead. Later, nerd.
Really wanted me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. How dare he? Well, yeah, that's one of my biggest complaints has been about how penetration doesn't work. Like, there's a limit to how much damage you can do. I hate that.
It doesn't make sense to me, is what it is.
Well, like I said, it feels like they don't care about their own rarity system that they put into place.
It's almost like they don't like it. Like they actually like despise the fact that there's a rarity system. It's like they just want all guns to be equal. You know, they want to be like.
Then get rid of it. If
Yeah,
that's
but
the
it's
case.
like. I agree, but like that's a logical solution. But I feel like that's also not.
Oh,
what
that
they
was a
wanna do.
that was a desk pop on my end.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
for them, they want somehow there to be a rarity system that like.
it's
exists,
just
but
they
it doesn't
want to
actually
trick the
do it.
brain. They want to trick players'
Yeah.
brains to go for it. It's one of the reasons why they're trying to figure out a way how to make reasons for people to feel like they got really good gear. Here's the problem with that though. If you want people to feel like they really get good gear and it's rare for them to get that gear, why in the ever-loving fuck would you nut the brute like you did? You know what I mean?
What's be a real slap in the face like next season when like it's real shit and like.
I heard somebody jump. I think.
I thought I heard people this way, but I'm not really 100% sure.
Did you just jump?
I slipped down like a mountain and I popped
Alright.
off a little ledge.
Because that might have been you that I heard.
I think I just heard a shatter gun.
I didn't.
Close.
Did you, know that they were gonna make the scanner be more usable?
So apparently I was reading something about that. Apparently that's a bug, and now they're just making it a feature. Apparently like that works already. Like it's not new.
Yeah.
So like basically they couldn't fix it doing that unintentionally, so they're just saying it's intentional now.
Here's my question.
I've been man, I thought I was good. Oh, they're up top. They're fighting that Jeff.
Why in the fuck? Nobody
like
ever
giving people
did
ESP
any,
part 2.
like did people use that weapon? That's my thing. Yeah, it is exactly that ESP part 2. Like they've been there, done that. Why? Are they doing it again? I don't get it.
Someone right in front of us.
Yeah, I know. Jeff aggroed on us.
Of course. They're shooting at him, but he wants to kill us more.
Of course.
Classic.
He's after me.
It's after you would hit me.
Really?
Yeah, his sideswipe hit me like he was trying to hit you.
You were like a mile away. Oh, sorry.
Did you hit me? Is
Yep,
that
I
what
hit
that
you.
was?
I hit you once in the leg.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure because I was like, where the fuck did I take damage from? It's like looking around, I was like, huh?
I was like, if I keep firing, I started to aim lower because I'm like, if I'm aiming up high and I don't stop firing quick enough and I hit you in the head a couple of times, you'll probably die.
I'll die, but
Well, I'm worried about.
in the thing is right to us. One's lit.
I'm lit. I'm dead. I thought I was behind that rock.
One's dead.
I lit up one of them. I dealt 40 to MySpace and 10 to 420 a beavers. Well, that sucks. I muted myself so I can give Red silence so they could hear the sound, because sound's actually quite important in this game.
Got his friend. Oh, there's a third. It's a trio.
That's that trio we were chasing.
Got him too. Holy shit. I'm back.
Hell yeah, let's go. That's that trio we've been following. I probably should have backed up a little bit earlier than I did. I might take out the core that I crafted.
Whew. That was intense. Fights like that, though, reason I like this game. Good old classic, like just fucking beefing it out.
Yeah, it is fun. Like, see, those kind of fights that I'm like okay with losing those types of fights, because I didn't feel like it was one of those situations where no matter what I did, I was gonna die just because of the way the mechanics of this damn game are working.
Alright, I got your armor and advocate.
If they have any good weapons, doubt they do, but
Like Lacerator was like the best. Everything else was just kind of like manticores and stuff.
yeah, okay.
Even this gun, man, I swear, it felt a little weak. Like, people are just tanky now. I think they did something. I think they wanted that to happen, right? Didn't they say the fights were like going too quick or something?
It seems like they want... They're making durability low, and they're making you take more durability damage.
I thought I read
3.
somewhere that they said fights were like going too fast or something, so they're like trying to slow it down a bit.
I
Whatever that means.
guess I could not tell you, in all honesty.
I don't think they could tell me either, so I guess it's alright. What always concerned me about this game is they don't say much more than those posts that they do.
I know, and the posts, like, they don't give us a lot of information at all. It's like, what does
No,
some
even
of
for
this
season
mean?
3, like, we were both finding stuff just in the playtest said they never mentioned
Yeah,
was even
yeah,
gonna be in
that
the
they were
playtest.
changing maps and stuff like that. Like, they didn't mention
they
anything about changing locations and stuff, did they?
I didn't see anything about them changing the maps, like not major changes. Like I always figured they'll do small, like little like brush ups and stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
just normal, but nothing like changing armory entirely to not exist and making base camp the new armory.
Yeah,
which
that...
it's a little weird because I thought jungle was supposed to be the higher tier area.
I
so-
know, and so you've... Like, again, they have gear fear, not us.
Yeah, it's weird. I hope it's not gonna be a bad armory now, because at least armory had that small chance of giving you something decent. Look, I'm not saying it was a great.
I mean,
place,
there was
like, oh,
never
I'm
a
gonna get-
chance. There was never a chance to get. There's always the same chance across the board to get anything. It felt like I got a fucking core in the goddamn swamp. Like,
That's true.
that's something that I never expected. Mind you,
That
it's...
was a funny moment.
Yeah, because I was like, it took me a second for it to hit, and when it did, I was like, oh god, and then it went boom, server's over, and no one else could drop because it was just after the storm, and I was like, I literally just need to get out.
The best part of that clip was like, someone clipped that for Redneck. He'll never believe it.
I know.
Because I was always saying, oh, that key's so shit.
I
He'll
know.
never get anything
I
good."
know. That's why I was so like, I have to show Redneck this. Oh shit. Like, I honestly thought when they were talking about adding new ammo types, I thought you'd have to unlock them and go to, like,
I thought they were gonna be
Osiris.
craftables only,
Yeah,
and they'd
or
be like
craftable only.
armor-piercing rounds, and they were gonna be really cool, and like, or even like in scenario where they do like a little damage over time after.
Or like prevented, like I know this is out there, but my brain was like they could add something that prevents you from healing for a few moments or increases it.
Oh
the
no,
time it
for
takes
sure,
to
like
heal.
anything like that. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, this will be
Or
really, this will be
bleed,
really
a bleed
cool.
effect. Like when I heard
And
the
then
one
there was
round,
like,
oh, it's literally just ammo for the. We're making it more like 5.56. You just 5.56.
yeah.
Ah,
But instead, but then it's like you read into why they did it, and it's basically like they just want to make it expensive to use high tier guns. That's
and
it.
then they
No
nerf
other
those
reason.
high tier guns, so it makes you not want to get those regardless.
Yeah. And then they make it so that there's really no even incentive to use said high tier weapons.
I honestly think I would have been okay. Like the
I
damn.
just evac.
Okay, the fucking. I'm bringing. Should I bring anything or no?
I mean, I got your armor, and I'll repair because it's really messed up. I got your armor and guns. So you need like heals and
Medium ammo, because it's
Yeah.
an advocate.
server reset warning just as I left.
All right, I'm bringing a blue bag. Or why not? Got blue bags. I'm starting to run a little bit low on bags. How much does it cost to craft bag? I mean, I can just bring out gray bags. It doesn't really matter now that I'm thinking about it.
You just kill someone and take their bag. And then
Yeah,
move
that
on.
too. That or when we drop, there could be a green bag. So just take gray
Actually, there's
bags.
always
I
a green
think.
bag. I think it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just start taking small backpacks.
Yeah, you could technically just take away and then just upgrade yourself. And I think
Yeah.
the backpacks they give you always have perks on them of some sort.
I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, I think I got one that gave me a perk of some type. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever, but I think it's something.
Eh, better than nothing.
Alright, how many of those things did I just get? Got a decent amount of those meteor cores there.
It definitely is a totally different game when you're playing with duos.
It feels so much better. It's honestly, ever since we started playing like consistently, it's hard to play like solos
It is.
now.
It's
I play it.
like when I'm playing solo, I'm like, too
it's like, here we
quiet.
go again.
It's too quiet.
Yeah.
Like I
Especially
think,
in like an event where it's like this big of a map, it's like, all right, well here we go for the 5-mile jog.
yeah, I fucking it made me feel like when I was doing solo runs to get to fucking the whatever it's called, not the lab, but the shitty place in the corner of Crescent.
Oh, Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, yeah, it is Pinnacle Labs. I was just like,
I despise Pinnacle.
yeah, that
Those
place.
were always the worst missions. Go to Pinnacle, and I always just read that and go. I would just get angry reading it. I
Yeah,
was like, oh,
yes.
fuck off.
Oh, now it's time to go to Pinnacle. Just start like just. Oh,
It's like it's the last place I want to go is Pinnacle Labs for anything.
that's my question. How are they gonna make missions more engaging, like they said, or whatever bullshit they were trying to?
I don't know because the missions they have now are like just super. I would say like they're not repetitive in the aspect you're not doing the exact same thing, but you're doing relatively the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I was saying making the joke about the MMO thing, like they're trying to turn this game into an MMO. It feels like. Oh, we've got 2 teams dropping in front of us.
Dropped you everything on the floor behind you.
1 health regeneration during a storm on blue armor. 20% less from storm strikes on that. Well, I have a spare in case I need it.
Yeah, this backpack says stamina regenerates without a delay during storm.
20% less damage from storm strikes.
So, moral of the story is the bags do actually have perks. So it's almost better to use their bags than it is to bring your own.
Yeah,
At least you get some type of bonus.
I'm using the blue armor that I got because of +1 health restoration per second during a storm.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
One health a second, that's a lot actually.
Yeah. That's like, I am the juggernaut, bitch.
I actually got a blue chest too, but I just got less from PvE
I know people
and less
landed
from
in front
strikes.
of us. Like the nutrition farms, the pumpkin fields drop.
Someone's in there.
Yep. I just heard him jump. I don't have any grenades. Above.
Up top.
Yep.
Top. I just out of where I can see him. I saw him for like half a second. do is just like push straight up there, which is so fucking AIDS. Just funneling up a staircase like that. And there's all the striders, so there's like no way even doing it like half stealthy. Is there a jump up? Maybe over here.
There's a second set of stairs where all the striders are at. Yeah, you looks like you can hop up there, hop up there. That's a bulldog. I want to kill that. That's PKR bulldog.
Jump up. I'm low.
Yeah, I'm low too. I'm at half. Grenade, grenade, grenade. I'm healing.
Me as well. They were both low. Obviously, they're probably stimming the shit out of themselves right now.
Yep. Shame I didn't get night vision.
He jumped down. One's lit.
The fucking fence saved his ass. Oh, hit you
Sorry,
twice.
my bad.
I need one heal. Oop. Lacerated to our left.
Ooh, he hit me in the head. That hurt. Man, those guys are like elusive. They're slippery. They can't.
Yeah.
You just can't kill them.
Another grenade was thrown. That almost hit you. At 11
That
heals.
guy's coming back. I feel like that guy should have died though.
It does feel like this fight's...
They're still throwing nades. He's still there.
I'm not by you. I'm back a little bit.
Oh, 20 HP again. He's in there. He's like behind that truck thing.
Yep. I just saw him. I'm in one hit.
He's got a really good angle. We need to like flank him or something.
Yep.
Can't get an angle. Can't push him from this side. He's like a pixel peek.
I think I hear him running toward me.
Yeah, I think they're both pushing up.
I'm at full health. Now.
So, I think one's above. Yep.
Reloading,
above.
reloading. Hit me twice with the phasing. Oh shit, I'm at one hit. He might push me, but I'm also healing during the storm.
Yeah, I lit him up. He's not pushing for now.
I hit him a couple times too. The storm has come in.
Watch out, grenade.
I'm good. I was at full health.
He's in the room with us. I hear him inside. Oh, fucking night vision. I can't see shit. Oh, I can't
Basically
see.
just cover what we can see.
Might be coming from behind us.
I'm kind of just...
They're definitely close. I can still hear him running around.
Alright, I'll be right back. Hit. Hopefully we don't die. running back?
They're out back.
Are you
The side
good?
we came in on. Yeah, we're good. They don't see me right now, so I didn't like reveal myself because you weren't here.
No, I know I had it. Oop.
They're at the hay bale.
One dead, one
He's
dead.
Yep, nice. His buddy's got to be close. I saw both there for a second.
I think you can jump up on the roof from that area. Not 100% sure though.
Yeah, I don't think you can loot his body without us knowing. So.
Nope, but that was a hell of a timing thing though.
Well, they were there for a while. They were looking for us, but they didn't see me, and I was like just staring at them.
No, I mean as soon as I got back, and then like a little bit after that you shot, or.
Well, I knew you were back, so that's why I started shooting.
Okay.
I could have held off. I was looking at him for a while, just staring at him, like looking for us. But I was like, I don't want to shoot him because you're not here. So I was like, if I could delay it, I'll delay it as long as possible.
Well, I got that quest done because I killed somebody with an advocate weapon. Did I show you about
He's
that?
on our right. He's on my right. I just
Did
didn't get shot for
Did I show you that little area in the hay bale?
I heard you get struck by lightning, sir. The question is, where did you go?
Oh,
Spot it. He's dead.
oh, that lightning probably saved you. Oh, let's get away from each other.
Yeah.
Bulldog and
Music, I think this other gun.
oh, this blue shield has +1 during a storm, +1 health during a storm.
Alright, grabbing that.
Phase
I'll give it to those guys. That was good fighting.
Well, I've got a fucking sidearm bulldog. That was great fighting. I think the bulldog is way too fast
That
of a
was the
reload.
Lacerator kid. That kid was actually beaming me. I'm not gonna lie.
20 less hostile fauna damage. PKR. Oh shit, night vision blue. Hell yeah, give me that. Why can't they add that to every helmet? The ability to
I
like.
don't know. That should be like
craft that
guaranteed,
perk.
and then the one should be. Oh, I need a new chest actually. This one's.
Yeah. I mean, I have a spare blue regular chest if you need it.
Yeah, I got a regular one. I'll put that on. The one I brought originally. The rest of mine are all under 100 thorough. God, I can't believe that. That's a change they make. I mean, you want to just dip out and just
I
drop
mean,
back in?
That
I
sounds
need to
like a
repair
plan.
is the problem. Like, I
Well,
would love to use
that,
the
and I
gear
do need
got.
to step away 1 second because normally I like deal with what I need to when I step away. But
Yeah.
since that situation was up, I was like, I gotta do this and then run back up and then go finish.
Oh, luckily we got a V back right here, so no harm, no foul.
Man, it feels like you have all the stamina in the world.
I might have something that's
Yeah.
giving me more.
Every time we get an evac over here, I think about that fight we had with those two people. The gamers.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. That was a good. That was I mean, it was funny. I guess it's
It
the
was
only way
funny.
you can really...
Honestly, now I think it's funny. At first I was aggravated, but then after you mentioned it, I was like, yeah, that is actually pretty fucking funny. That they were that.
Yeah, we made them that upset.
And we weren't even like, it was one of those moments where we were just like almost casual in how we took care of that.
Yeah, we were just messing around, having fun. Like we weren't taking it serious at all.
And maybe one of them was lurking and that's why they got so upset. Or something, because that was so weird. Like, why would they know I was streaming?
I don't know, but he was.
Because here's what's funny. The funniest thing happened when I looked I said, greetings and good day, how are you doing today? I don't know if I ever reported that person.
We did report him. I remember we.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because I thought it was hilarious when I looked over and the dude asked the question, are you on Discord right now? And I was like, so that they got so upset that they found out I was streaming, however they did that, found my Discord, went to the Discord, joined the call, and did that. And then they took clips of them saying that. Wow, I received 97 damage from Dylan and ICS, 100 damage from them. I dealt 53 to ICS, and I killed Dylan with 47.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just intense fighting over.
It was.
I was just like back and forth. Like we were up on the upper foot, and then they were on the upper foot, and then we were just exchanging.
That person with
like,
the lacerator had some really fucking good shots. I was losing 25 health every single time
yeah,
he saw me.
he was consistent, is what he was.
He was.
The last
Very
order feels strong though. Like I used it against him, and they like when I hit him twice, he almost insta killed him.
Well,
with
I
just a
think
couple
they've.
shots.
I don't know. I think they've done changes to the not the auto files, the semi-auto snipers, the marksman rifles.
It feels like they've done something. It's definitely like way stronger than they used to be.
Enter the geothermal plant loot room on Crescent Falls.
That's one of the why. Just why, man?
Deliver altered meteor fragments 10. Deliver storm diver commissions.
I'm all for missions for it and stuff, but like
Any
doing
mission that's
puzzles
like
and
that,
stuff.
it's like, oh yeah, great. Now I get to die a bunch till I finally get the puzzle done, or somebody does it and then I get to run in the room.
Yeah, it's just like one of those tedious, pointless missions.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna repair the armor and then I'm gonna step away for a sec. Also, you wanna know how much money I'm getting every time I do one of those missions?
How much?
Like 5. The last one I just did was 20k. K marks. 20,000.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible, but like, it's end of season event, dude.
That's true also.
Like,
That being said, yeah, it should be like 100,000 at least.
I know. I was thinking about it. I'm like, that's a little stingy.
It's like even if like they know it's all gonna be deleted in 2 minutes, they
That's-
wouldn't give you an extra penny.
I know. That's what's so weird. And like, yeah, they're getting rid. Well, now that they're getting rid of wipes, I guess it makes more sense.
I think because they're wiping one last time, they'd kind of let everyone just experience
Just
everything.
like go all fucking go Grand Theft Auto on it. That's what that feels like they should do. Like, hey, you want a weapon? Here's a weapon. You want to blow shit up? Here, blow shit up.
Or at least every mission should give you like an exotic gun
Yeah.
as a reward with the money. Like,
But they want
So-
exotic weapons to be very, very hard to get a hold of.
yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. This is probably one of the weirdest update experiences I've ever had with a video game.
It's such a good game. It's just that the people making it are just. You wish you could like pick a different company, right?
Yeah.
You'd feel like, you know what, you guys, you did good, but let them take over.
What company do you think would be able to pick up the ball where these guys have dropped it? If any can come to mind, I can't think
Actually,
of any.
Yeah, honestly, every game company kind of has the same problems. They always just do what they want, and they never listen to people that play the actual game. You could literally tell them you have like 8 trillion hours in the game, and it'd still be like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, you are not wrong about that. Because that's exactly how it is with Let It Die.
League, same way.
Like,
And League has like streamers that they're not like they're like above average streamers even for like Twitch standards. Not just a game like their game like
yeah,
people that are getting 20-30,000 views like every day consistently, and like they'll come on and be like, everyone will be agreed like, oh, they really need to change this, and like they never do it. And it's like, how can like all these like
Dead by Daylight's
they
another
gotta
one.
know they're saying it. Like it's
Dead
not
by
like
Daylight's
they can
another
pause
one. Well, I flat out have like heard that some companies will take like they make Reddits and stuff like that for people to bitch about their game, for a place for them to ignore it. Like they make a place for players to go to bitch, so they don't have to worry about.
Oh, it's the same game.
Wow, that's actually kind of hilarious. I'll have to take this lacerator then. Oh, my backpack's full. Here we go. But yeah, it's one of those weird things where like
I just don't get it. I mean, the thing is, right, when you got people that put a lot of time into the game, all they want is what's best for the game, right? They're
yeah,
not like
exactly.
personal gain type thing.
Oh, Dead by Daylight's another one. There's 3 that dropped. Altered media fragments. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I too only want the best for the game, and like the same for Let It Die, the same for Dead by Daylight, even though I've never played that game.
Any game I don't even care if I never played it. I just like I'm not gonna sit there and like lie like what the game needs and stuff like.
Yeah. Well, for Dead by Daylight, there's this IP leak issue that they have that they've not like they've known about it forever, and they've not not acknowledged it.
That to me is crazy. Like that can fly. Like it just seems like a very big like.
Yeah, it seems like one of those issues that's like, this is not something that you would think people should just let
exist. Yeah,
cook. Like you're cooking rotten meat right now, guys.
You almost wondering like is like them being like sharing that info, is it even like okay to do? Like I don't even know. Like
I have no idea. Apex Legends is another one that I'm thinking of. There might be 2 people in this building. I am a little doubtful, but just
and it got bright like really fast.
yeah.
It's like someone turned on a light switch.
But there's still like a weird fear that you can't see past. But it's still dark. But yeah, it's just one of those weird things where, like, you got so many people telling you what they want you to work on, and you don't work on those things. You work on something nobody asked for or talked about. Or I'm hearing gunfire to the west, like back at Hayfield. Like very lightly heard it.
Am I running like extremely slow?
Yeah. Oh, melee. You got it. The melee is glitched.
Oh my god,
You
man.
gotta-
Why did they even touch that? They should
You
just
gotta.
never have messed
Yep.
with it.
Yep. You gotta charge attack again, basically, to fix it. I totally forgot about that until you were like, "Am I? What's up?"
I was running and I was like, it felt like I was running in place. I was like, what is going on? That's why I asked, because I was like, maybe it just like visually looks like I'm going
No, I was
slow.
like, "Yeah, you are," and then I realized what you did. You melee attacked that one Strider. I don't know if we'll be able to make it.
Yeah, well, Bright Sands you could, but in this map you're gonna go like around half the way across the map and then come back around.
Yeah. It is one of those weird things of like, why would you decide to change this, or that?
That melee change is a prime example of like things they changed that no one
Ask for.
Like,
Exactly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You're fixing everything that ain't broke and leaving that is alone. I did see him run in there. I don't think we're concerned about them. Might be concerned about another team.
Honestly, I was just trying to get the last two creatures I needed.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I got him.
Oh, I thought I've been. Anyways.
It's just like stuff like that is always. It happens a lot. Riot does it. Like every game I've played always does that. Like everyone's like, this is the big problem of the game, and then they're like and that's X,
it
and
goes
then
right
like,
over their head.
Then they just touch Y instead, and everyone's like, huh?
Well, why? Like they made sniper rifles not one shot in Warzone 2. Did you know that?
No, I've never played Warzone.
Well, basically, for some reason they decided that snipers were too effective, so they made it to where I don't even think a headshot would one shot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not even a headshot.
Yeah. With a sniper rifle. Like,
See,
what
like,
is that?
Stuff like that makes me not want to play, because, like,
Exactly.
you're not even rewarding good aim at that point.
No,
It's
I
like-
used to love playing that game for the snipes, because you could make some of the farthest snipes I've ever made. I had one
But
game
the
where I went on
snipers are
top
the
of a
problem.
tower.
Snipers are easy to counter. Add more obstructions.
I mean,
You know, add some buildings in between so that they
depending on
can't
the
get a
development
sniper across
company,
the map.
depending on the development company, it's really hard to counter anything. Like, how are you going to counter rats in this game? Just add more mobs. People
Not
landed
building
behind
like
us.
Theirs.
2 landed
That'd be-
behind us.
Yeah. That would be the key to that.
I need to kill this
Not making
thing.
that
Let me
very
finish.
silent.
Never mind.
That
Can you hear
map
me?
was just... Yeah, I can hear you.
I was saying, let me finish that thing.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
It's all good.
I thought you were saying, like, I ran out of ammo, so I was like, oh, let me just shoot in the face real quick for you.
I was like, let me finish,
heard
let me
you
finish, let me
reloading, so-
finish.
No, see, I thought you were trying to ask me to finish it because you ran out of ammo. So I
Oh,
was
it's
like,
all good.
okay.
I think I need 2 more.
The what? Mature rattlers?
Yeah, I need 2 more mature routers and 1 heavy strider flesh.
Alright, I will
God,
leave
that like
it.
brings back the wrong kind of nostalgia. These missions.
I think I did come this way. Which other way would we go?
Oops, that was me. Go up all the way to Nutrition Farms warehouse. That would be a weird way to go, I think. They came down this way.
Apparently. I swear. You just jump?
Nope.
I think they're still here. I think they're northish. Yeah, I hear them northish.
But even Apex Legends is going through changes that, like... I've not really touched the game for a while, so I'll have to watch some people play and see what it's all about. But apparently they've aggravated some people with the changes they made.
It's also crazy when companies like everyone's like kind of like not like obviously they don't want nothing new, but everyone's like pretty like happy about where the like the state of the game is, and then they just do some like huge change, and everyone's like, why? Like,
There are
why?
certain times where I understand why they're doing it and I'm okay with it. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but Enlisted's going through a big change soon, where it's like gonna be a completely different game. It used to be you could pick different groups to fight as, because it's a World War II arcade
Yeah, I've seen
battlefield
you play
type
before.
game.
I kind
Yeah.
of know the premise at least enough to like have a conversation about it.
And instead of what it used to be, which was like the Normandy map and stuff like that, it seems like you'll be able to pick squads of soldiers to fight as, and it will put you in matches based on your gear and level and stuff like that. Like, they're gonna split the group up a little bit.
So
It
they're
seems
gonna
like
have matchmaking basically.
yeah, they're doing different matchmaking than they used to. But they're basically, in my opinion, making the grind a lot less what it used to be. Because if you wanted to get everything in each area, you would have to grind out that campaign. Because there were 6 campaigns, and each campaign had different variations of allies and different variations of Axis that you could play as.
Yeah.
And I'm like level 20 on Allies Normandy and level 16 on Axis Normandy and like level 1 on everything else. So it's gonna reduce the grind by a lot, I feel.
I mean, that's always good and bad, like less grind. Like, I understand that in some ways because like you gotta appeal to people like
Yeah,
don't play all
I
the
understand
time.
both sides. I understand the people that are. I kind of get a little bit of the appeal for the lack of wipes, but I don't think it will work for this what they want this game to be. You know what I mean? Then
Like,
again, they don't
6
know what
months
this
is
is
it's
want
just
this
a
game to
long
be.
time. Like, if you're taking a 6-month break, like, do you really
3
care?
months
Like, if
is
you,
a long time.
Like, if you play for a month and then you say, all right, I'm not gonna play for the next 5 months, are you really gonna be that upset if your stuff was like reset by the time you came back?
No.
That's 5 months of not playing.
Yeah.
Like what? What are you like gonna say? Like, all right, hey King, I'm gonna make this drill now. We're gonna do this together in the next 5 months. Thanks, he's here.
Well, there's. Yep.
Yep.
Bulldog. Root. People to our left.
No, on our left, on our left.
They're moving.
Do we just bait call it?
That's what I was thinking. I'll call it. You got it.
Yep. They're in the house right here.
Yep. I'm staying over here.
And a gas grenade.
Yep.
One's dead.
Dead.
I'm
Still in the
medkitting.
building. Still in the building. He opened the door.
He's under you, under you.
I'm almost dead. I'm dead. He shot me with a shatter gun. I'm dead.
He's dead. I got him.
He hit me 7 times with the flechette, and it did 81 damage.
Oh, there's someone else fucking here.
Yeah. Just try and stay alive. I have night vision goggles if you need them. I dealt 25 damage to him.
They're trying to gank the evac. They think I'm leaving. I'm just gonna fucking hide.
Let him think you left. If one of them walks by and starts looting, I'd be able to pop him and drop him. Oh, I feel so bad sometimes when I play this game like that and get taken out like that. Because I knew that play was not the play that I should have made. I should have stayed up on the roof. I probably still would have died to the other team, but I don't really know. I'm gonna wait before I loot anything else.
They're fighting people around me. Oh my shit. It's like in the middle of a fucking hot zone.
This is bringing back good memories. Where we would start like Swapping
fuck,
out.
They see me through
Yeah,
the wall. They were sitting next to a window.
Damn. Well, I mean, you still alive?
Fucking brute got me.
Oh,
Fucker.
damn. The brute is a muzzle stuff weapon at this point, and even then.
It sucks. They rolled up when I was like stuck in the like that house they were in, which is like the worst house ever because it has like
Ugh.
80 holes in it.
Yeah.
There's like nowhere to fucking hide. I was just like, oh, come on, man. Like
Freaking,
if I had a half a second sooner, I would have been alright.
Flechette Lassie. Got a couple lacerators still.
What do I want to use?
Want to see how good the flechette feels. I keep dying to it.
I think I might just go hammer.
I mean, I do have a hammer. I could do that. Not gonna be very good with it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna be the best either, but I mean, hey, right? It's gonna be fun.
I mean, I did find it's not like I would be, you know, worried if I died with this, considering I found it on the side of skeleton observation.
I will say, loadouts will be the best.
Yeah,
ever.
they will. Loadouts will definitely. Maybe loadouts will be the saving grace of season 3, which that's a hell of a saving grace.
It won't be a saving grace, but it'll definitely be something that makes it easier to bear. Like it'll definitely like have a higher chance of making stuff more enjoyable.
Will it be able to bear with it long enough for the developers to get their shit together, I wonder? That's the question. Like, there's a part of me that at this point doesn't know what to think about the changes they're going to make to insurance either. You know?
I understand where they're coming from, but there's a lot of other ways they could have went
Exactly,
about it.
that's the thing.
Or
I
maybe
understand.
it only lasts
I
3 games. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of more than 1,
uh-huh.
they also got to just reduce the return rate so, like, you don't get as much back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
So, like, there's a lot of other options they had. Like, it didn't have to be a 1 and out kind of thing. It definitely, like, I feel like they went for the simple solution here. They didn't want to think about it much.
It's
But the
weird.
thing is, right, like, that's a straight thing because of wipes. They, like, the longevity is if you always insured your stuff, you'd just be, like, a billionaire, you know what I mean? Like, eventually.
I'm deploying to planet still.
Yeah, for me, you're not readied up, so maybe you
Okay.
unready up.
Let me unready up and then I'll ready up again. Like this thing right here. Like this little glitch that we got going on. Okay, I'm readying up. Wait, actually, no, wait. I just realized I have no heals.
I guess the glitch saved us.
Yes, it did. I have 250 rounds of ammunition for the hammer, which I think is more than enough. But I'll bring
I have
500.
500, so don't feel bad.
but I'll bring 500 just in case. And now I'll ready up. All right. Weird glitch. They like this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about that they need to be focused on fixing. Those kind of glitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I said, they just build new. They don't care about the old. Once it's in the game, it's in the game. It's like it is what it is at that point.
And like we have to find workarounds for this kind of shit, and that I don't know what to say about that in all honesty.
For me, it's just like why? Like we don't need all this stuff. Like there's stuff we want and need. Like we don't need it. But
You know what I think it is? I think developers have forgotten how simplistic gamers used to be. If the game was good, we were happy.
That's true. You know, they try to go over the top a lot nowadays. And
Blame
then they always
these-
end up
Blame
really
these
disappointing
god dang
because-
kids. And they're
See, I don't even know if kids are that like.
No,
the
no, I
problem.
know.
I think
Yeah,
I think that genuinely they just they look at what other companies say they're gonna do, and then they just say they're gonna do better, and then they like, even if Company A, the first one, like doesn't even do half of what they said, they like Company B still trying to do better than what they originally said.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, my biggest thing is, if you have... I'm hearing, I think, gunfire to our right. But, basically, lakeside, maybe? I don't know. It could have been just me hearing shit.
So the map usually seems to have someone, so we can go that way, see what's going on.
Yeah, it feels a lot more active now because duos than it did with solos. Even though you were still fighting duos when you would drop.
Well, at least when you're fighting other duos, it doesn't feel as like, as a duo, it doesn't feel as like intense and like,
Well,
you actually play the game.
I'll tell you what, if we come across a brute and he hits every shot from a distance, I can tell you he's cheating.
Yeah.
Because the brute is not a, like, stop where you're at right there. Look at me. From this distance, it would be impossible to hit you with every shot with the brute.
I seen it. I seen you use it, and I mean, I used it that one round, and I was kind of like, yeah, this gun, like, I could do recoil, but I was just kind of like, yeah, this gun's a bit
like,
too much. Like,
yeah, it's too much recoil. They did, you know what I mean? Like, I was expecting something from, maybe the Advocate. Jeff just doesn't give a fuck right now. Now we do. You guys, I'm going home.
We'll say the hammer does feel badass.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll have a Mark II, or we'll have a normal hammer that's gonna be, a hit
Well,
me.
what's really interesting is I almost feel like the hammer's gonna be a meta weapon because I felt like...
Yeah, low tier version is gonna be kind of kick-ass.
Yeah. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, they still don't realize that damage is... The armor penetration does not matter. Like, it does, but it doesn't.
It matters to an extent, but that extent doesn't go as far as you think it would. Good practice, I haven't done this in a while. This will be the next thing
I got
to
hit by
fix,
that one.
because they decide to be fucking cunts. Yeah, why? What's wrong with, like, yeah, there's an easy way to fight Jeffs. Nah, we can't have that. It has to be as annoying as possible.
I mean, if they take that away, it'll make fighting Jeffs like, okay, we gotta wait until we have very high damage weapons.
Well, that's what they'll be like. Oh, people are getting to endgame too fast and killing Jeffs too easily.
Well, like,
so we need
the Striders,
we need to buff Jeff.
they either nerfed the knife, they nerfed the knife to make it to where you couldn't one-shot Striders or some shit, like with a basic
Yeah,
hit.
I read that too.
And I'm like, why?
It's like they want you to shoot, I guess, is the whole thing. Like, I guess. I don't know.
Then
I mean,
why
I'm surprised-
add a knife? And, like,
Yeah.
why not be able to just hit with your gun? Like, if somebody gets close enough, just hit them for a low amount of damage. Like, 20 damage with a pistol whip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would think they would just do so. I don't know. It's weird. They're
I-
indecisive. is the
weirdly
problem. And
enough-
next week
weirdly
they'll be
enough-
like, oh, you know, actually, you know, we want knives to be more powerful. They can now one-shot.
If they got
rattlers.
rid of the knife and just added it to where you can melee with a weapon that you have, like, they'd have to do the animation, so I don't know if they'd ever do that. I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? Even if they
Yeah.
reduced the damage of the melee by a lot, because
They would never do that because the amount of animations they'd have to do. We've just
I know,
discovered
yeah, I mean,
their favorite
when
word
they
is
couldn't-
laziness.
when they couldn't add weapons, but they could copy paste weapons, that's when I understood what.
Man, I just like, as someone who works in like, look, I don't do game design, but I do coding and like designing of other things and whatnot. But
You would have
if I
some
did-
like understanding of what it would take to do that, though. I would think.
yeah, it's honestly most of the work comes down to the visual people because everything else is already like kind of copy paste. Like, so like to make a new gun, everything other than the visuals is basically copy paste.
Video, visuals, and audio.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, the fact that they went to the efforts to copy paste but didn't do anything visually with it, that's what aggravates me, you know?
It literally, to copy paste the guns like the way they did, it probably took someone a week. Not even.
No, a day.
Like it would have been like so fast to do.
Like, I don't know a lot about shit, but I've messed, like, now this is gonna be one of those things of like, there's not exactly a correlation here, but just bear with me. I've fucked with INI files before. When I've added characters to games like RimWorld or XCOM, right?
I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? You want
Control
a
C.
character from one place to another.
Exactly.
Too.
Control C, Control V, go to the settings and change option 1, option 2. We're good to go.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, right? That option 1 would have been like naming it Mark II, and option 2 would be, or whatever, vice versa. Like
yeah, and then reducing like
naming it to 2 different things.
It feels like that's all they did. Oh my god, that's all they did. They fucking messed with the INI files, and that's all they did. Oh my god. That actually
It's a bit more
aggravates me.
advanced than INI files, but more,
I know,
or,
yeah,
more or less
like-
in a simplistic way to put it.
Yeah.
That's basically what they did. They just copy pasted it. The whole thing, like all the visuals are copy pasted fully. There's not a single bit of visual that.
I will
isn't
laugh
full
my ass off
copy-paste.
if we get a mark like a different variation of a weapon, and it sounds a little different and shoots a little different, like the visual. I would fucking lose it if they did that. Because they don't tell you if they actually do shit like that, you know what I mean? Because they change the sound effect
I
of
don't
like...
even mind if guns sound kind of
No,
similar.
my-
Like,
my
did they
thing
just
is-
put a filter on a sound so it sounds like muffled or
No, what I'm
different?
getting at is like if they went to the lengths to actually make the changes we're talking about with the audio of the weapons. Like say the hammer sounds like a different pistol, like the Mark I hammer sounds like a
yeah.
P.
like a weaker version.
yeah.
Like it doesn't sound like it shoots as hard.
Or like, at that point it would be like, why didn't you add new weapons? Like, what if they did that? You know what I mean?
I mean, the way they looked in the shop, they looked literal polar copies.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe
But who
that
knows?
was
Maybe
like
those
the
were just-
preliminary.
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
fully finished.
Placeholders.
I'm gonna imagine that they're literal just copies, and they did not do any
Yeah,
editing
same.
other than the stats.
Same.
Which, if that's the case, what did their visual teams do this entire
It took
time?
them 3
Because-
months to come up with that, by the way.
Because what I'm thinking, like, right, like your visual people don't make code. Like they don't code. They do only like.
When did they
visual
delay?
stuff.
When did they delay season 3?
It was like a couple of weeks. It was like a week before it was supposed to wipe,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was like
It wasn't-
like
it wasn't
20
a lot
days.
of
It was
warning.
20 or less days. And I had to bring that up because since that point in time, when they added 3 months or whatever it was they added to the,
2 or 3, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. I can't remember fully now.
it took them this long to come up with the change that they're coming up with. You know what I'm getting
Like
at?
I said, I would love for them to release like the order and when stuff got completed. Like for example,
I
like, the
too would
roadmap.
like them to release a like
I feel
a
like they took
development
the-
cycle
I
video.
feel like they literally took like a college break, like Thanksgiving, to like past.
Or they had
Christmas, like-
college kids work on this. Maybe this is that's what it is, a glorified college project for people. They can come in and do whatever they want and then leave, and when they leave, they
I have no idea.
like
It feels
like
like
that's
they
what it
just
feels
didn't
like
work.
though. You know what I mean? It feels
They just
like
never. No, like I said, it's literally what you would do for your high school project. Oh, you gotta add 3 more guns. They could be anything. Oh, okay, I'll just add different versions of the ones that already exist.
but you don't
Alright,
get
done.
you get like partial credit for shit like that. You know what I
That's
mean?
what they basically did, though. It was,
That's
like,
why I'm giving
simplistic-
them. That's why I'm giving them so much shit.
Yeah, it's like. I just think about like if I get that to my boss would look at me and be like,
Do the whole
"This is what you
project
did
over
for
again.
5 months."
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been sitting here waiting for this big like when I expected when them to announce season 3, I was expecting like
They said they were gonna delay it. I was like, oh, they're gonna add a lot of
yeah,
shit
I was
then,
thinking
like,
they were gonna add new weapons. They were gonna add new factions. They were gonna add the shooting range. Are they gonna add the
Well, they-
shooting range?
Not this season. There's no way. I
Like-
doubt it.
How hard is it to add a shooting range during a season? That's my question. During a
Well, that's the
season.
thing is, are they like when are they gonna add stuff now? Because like previously they never really add anything crazy before like between seasons, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they wait till the season's about to change over, and then they delay it, and then they make the changes when the season comes. I don't think that's gonna work forever, Chief.
Well, now you can't work because there's no such thing as wipes. So like, when are you adding stuff? Oh, actually, I need to kill heavy striders. I
Oh.
completely forgot up until this moment.
Whoops, well, if you find one heavy strider flesh, that's why I'm still killing heavy striders.
Man, this lobby feels dead.
Yeah. I also need mature rattlers.
Yeah, I know that rattlers you need. I need to kill a couple. I need 3 more flesh from the heavy striders, and I need to kill a couple.
Oh shit, a heavy converter blue. Let's go.
But yeah, I really question what was happening with the
Same.
company. Like an extreme, like whoever's
Just
funding
extreme
that
confusion.
should really look into it.
You know?
I think
Just-
they're just scamming to get them for their money. Whoever's funding this game at this point.
Ow.
It's to the point where they really just feel like, because like you got different teams, so you got your visual team. So what did the visual team do? They work just on the the howler stuff. You're telling me that?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about like when you start breaking it down like that, it adds a whole new layer of like what the hell did you guys do?
Yeah, so you're telling me for 5 months the visual team all they touched was howler stuff and like the changes to Bright Sands?
Oh, they must have added the armor effect onto
Oh yeah, that
forgot
another
about
copy
that.
and paste
Yeah.
feature.
And I think they've made the enemies when they changed the armor, they're like way harder to kill now. I feel.
Well, I think they actually made them like have armor, opposed
Yeah.
to like not having armor.
Like the heavy strider.
Which
Mind you,
means
I was
pen
only
actually
using.
matters on them a bit, as much as pen can possibly.
Yeah,
matter
I
in
know
this
that
game.
penetration stuff.
But add that to the list of things that they've changed but didn't say and whatnot.
I think the altered media fragments are eating some of our spawns for heavy strider flesh.
Probably, yeah. Man, we haven't heard anything.
I know. That's why I'm like,
What
I
is
haven't even seen people drop.
It's like, is this lobby about to shut down and we just didn't get the message?
I mean, it normally drops the message every like couple of minutes.
I know it does, but I'm just saying, like, it feels like that. Like, it's just so
Yeah.
dead at this point. Like,
No flesh. At least I
I
didn't
need
see
2
any.
flesh, actually, not 3.
I need 1, so hopefully we can get all
Yeah,
of
I'll
it
get
now.
let you get first one. That way, at least you can just say you're fully done.
I thought about shooting him, and I'm like, whatever, doesn't matter to me. Let's not get stuck over there, so. I was in midair, you prick. Maybe everyone's at Pinnacle Labs.
Just everyone went home, gave up on the game, quit.
Yeah, a week into the event. That wouldn't be a good sign.
But you know, you said like they said that they were gonna make the missions more like.
Yeah, they were gonna make them more engaging or something like that. They
You
said,
see
I
these
think.
event missions and you're like, what was engaging about them?
Well, this isn't season 3 yet.
Yeah, but you'd assume that they would have, you know, since this was made around the same time, they would have at least took a.
I don't know about
An
that with
update.
these developers. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, some of these guys, yeah. I mean,
Oh, you might want to try and see if you can find 8 jewelry here as well,
all right.
because
do
you
that.
need 8 jewelry to stash it at fulfillment center.
Because why would it?
More engaging. Let's find 8 jewelry together. Like, mind you, I don't care about these snatch and grab quests. You know what I mean? Like these get in, get the shit that you need, and like stash it, whatever. But
For an end of season event, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's a little corny. It's
yeah,
It's not like a.
Like,
Like
you
I
think-
said, it should have been
like,
like
it
simple
should've
stuff
been,
that
like,
gives you like cores. and
stash
stuff
altered
like that.
meteor fragments here, and here. You know what I mean?
Kill players, like stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, kill mobs with this gun or do that. Like, I honestly think they could have done the different variations of weapons and had quests highly associated with killing X, Y, or Z mob. You know what I mean?
there was a lot of better ways to do stuff. Is I think is what it comes down to at this point for this whole event. So they did stuff in a very odd
Asinine way.
Like,
Oh,
is this
also,
really like when everyone sat around at a table and said, "Let's think of what we're gonna do"? Because like even this event, right? Like I don't mind the event; it's actually pretty cool. But
Yeah, I
'cause
like
it
the
was fun
event.
the first time. But like, minimalistically speaking, it is a copy and paste of the last one. So that being said, it didn't require a whole ton of work to get it to work. You know what I mean?
yeah,
A lot of stuff was already.
and
in
it helped.
place
It
and
helped with
stuff.
the storm too. Visuals with the storm. So I guess that's a good sign
Yeah.
right there.
But you know what I mean? It's just like the event
I know exactly
must
what
not
you
have
mean.
took that long to make. So like, you guys could have put a little bit more into it.
Also, you need to search like 10 safes as well when you get the jewelry one. So
I just realized I didn't hear the storm for like most of the.
no, you
inside
don't. This building, at a certain location in this building, you just stop hearing the storm. I think you stop hearing most, if not all, the things outside except the birds. Everything sounds more muffled in this building. The audio's weird here.
It's like full mute. It's
Yeah,
not even like
when you're on the
muffled.
first, when you're like on the first floor or whatever, the sound comes back, but then it mutes all the sound. Oh, meteor's dropping. They changed the requirements for a drill and oils, by the way. Oh, did I snatch that? I might have snatched something.
Permanently, or is it just like
No, it's like a couple of altered meteor fragments or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's a maelstrom in that fucking thing. In that locker, which is
Mhm.
kind of rare. I feel like, but I don't know if that was someone like put it there.
I mean, I know you could find weapons in lockers, and I'm kind of like hopeful that they increase the spawn rate of weapons in lockers when they add this stuff and shit like that. Because,
especially the marked. I mean, if it's only gonna spawn in there, they gotta increase it, right? Like
yeah,
else
like if
that
they're
work.
only spawn-ins, yeah, exactly. If they're only spawn-ins, increase the amount that weapons spawn. Don't be afraid to give us loot, guys. We're gonna lose it. Don't worry.
I have this key on me, so might as well enjoy it while we have it.
If you save it for when you get that quest too, because this is a perfect place to search stuff. Also, I have a gift for you in this safe at the end here. 6 jewels.
6 jewelry. How
Yep.
many do you need?
You need 8. Usually you need 2 more.
All right, nice. Do you need any?
Nope. Not right now. Oh, there's one in here too. In this briefcase.
Yeah, I got enough now.
Hell yeah, let's go. Just need to put it in your safe pocket and stash it in the fulfillment center after you get the mission, of course. Too bad you can't
Just stash it now.
retroactively. Yeah,
Just-
I wish
just go.
you could retroactively do shit like that.
I don't want it anymore. Here you go.
I've had a couple fights in this place. The fights in this place are pretty awesome.
This is where I did some pretty troll things as someone, but I don't really regret it.
I at this point don't either. I might feel bad. I might feel
we
bad.
were fighting in here,
Yeah.
and it was like, so I popped in the VC. I was like, "Hey, you want to stop fighting?" And they're like, "Yes, please. I'm just like a PvE guy. I don't like fighting people in this game." I was like, "All right."
And then you just pow pow.
I needed aluminum scrap because I have one if you want it. And I was like, "Yeah, meet me at the bottom." As soon as I saw them open their inventory, I just deleted them, and I didn't feel bad at all. I was just like, "It is what it is."
I mean, I am quote unquote too nice for stuff like that. So while I would still do it because Cat is a vicious, bloodthirsty monster, I would still personally feel a little bit bad.
I was just kind of like,
It's funny as shit though, when you pull off
at the same time, like you just
marination
this
like
game,
that.
You gotta be not as trusting. Like it's almost
True.
like a life lesson at
True.
that point. No,
I
don't
do-
think I'll be able to do this jump. It's been so
Oh
long.
yeah.
Oh, I got it actually.
Watch now. I'm not gonna get it.
It's one of the most annoying jumps ever. It's a very like you have to
Because
jump.
if you yeah, a specific way. Because if you tap anything else, you get knocked over and it messes you up. There we go.
Honestly, this is one thing I like about this map, is just the amount of jumps that are on it. They're so slow to kill, it just slows down gameplay so much. Just gun them down.
Yep. I wonder if it's going to be harder to kill Jeffs with hammers and stuff like that in the future now. Because they're like...
Well, I think their crit spots haven't got armor, so... I
well,
think
no,
that,
they
like,
don't, but I think like the Jeffs are already technically armored. Right? But are they going to get more armor
I don't know.
even now? Because that's just going to make them more annoying to kill. So if they do that and then remove the little hop, that'll make...
If they ever remove that hop, I think people will riot.
Let's start a riot.
Because what? Because what was the old way you cheesed them? There was a way before they changed chefs entirely.
I don't remember. I don't think I learned of that cheese, in all honesty.
There was a way. I don't remember it anymore. But there, I think you just like, it would just endlessly spit at you a lot of the time. So
Yeah, yeah. If you got any amount of height whatsoever, it would like do the loogie spit, and then they added in the fast spit being different, or whatever they did.
God, the fast spit aimbot. I remember how triggering that was in the beginning of the season. Just like, you just walk somewhere and just like, boom, insta hit you, and you're like, huh?
Yep, they did slow it down a little bit, I feel.
Yeah, I think they made it like wind up a bit slower. So it doesn't just insta shoot at you, but it's still pretty like terrible. Like it just, I hate stuff that doesn't have projectiles, so it's just like a guaranteed hit
Like
if it does it at you.
hit scan shit, yeah.
Yeah. It's fine for players, but for AI, it's
Yeah, it
just
is. It is fine for
so
players.
Tedious.
To a point, it feels like though.
Oh yeah, for sure to a point, but like when it's just straight like,
Shut up, Strider.
when it's just straight hit scan for AI, it just feels like they're actually just like destroying you.
Yeah, aimbot for the AI.
Because like realistically speaking, these things shouldn't. The creatures in this game, I feel like, are a little smarter than they should be, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
for example, like you're
They
fighting
go
a wild
right
animal
towards
in
you.
real life. They're not that intelligent. You know what I mean?
Depends on the animal, in all honesty. Some animals,
Yeah,
like
okay, that's true.
the intelligence of animals is just like the intelligence of humans. Sometimes you're gonna find a human that's a genius, and others they're gonna be like the intelligence of a rock, or a rock would be able to out IQ them, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like, dude, we didn't proxy anyone.
Yeah, that's crazy,
That was
actually.
a dead lobby, like dead, because we went everywhere. Basically, we hit every spot. We didn't hear anyone even
Nope.
shooting. No one dropped. Like ghost town. It's just like, hello, anyone home?
Hey, we're in the same lobby.
I think
I
it's only
bet.
us in this lobby too.
I'm at the gear
It's
printer.
just us.
There's still like 2 other people to our left.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Oh.
It's just me and you on this cycle. About to start fighting each other for entertainment.
6-foot hoagie. Little Javis. Ninja Eater. It's Hootie.
Let's make it a Bright Sands.
Oh yeah, and once you go to Bright Sands to find basically the hive that existed in the playtest, you got to go to those 2 locations at campus and up top. When I was climbing on that little thing, you got to go in that area.
So yeah.
Yeah, dig site. We can go there next. I'm fine with that. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, I mean that was deader than dead. So.
Welcome to Deadsville. Population U.
Hey, it was just me and you exploring the world together.
Yeah. I got 2 bags and a exotic test from dropping into...
I feel like they're gonna nerf the supply crate too, because I feel like that's gonna be considered strong in their book after this little update.
Oh, the supply thing you get from
Yeah, you get daily.
yeah. I kind of
They're
hope
gonna be
they
like, oh,
don't.
you know, now that we're giving you, you know, now there's no wipes,
Free-
we can't
yeah.
be giving you free gear anymore.
That, and they're giving us free loadout drop. Then again, they're giving us loadout drop. Like, we get free drops from a faction.
It's true.
So that's one of those weird things where it's like, but you just said, like, if they do nerf it, it would be weird to me if they did. They should.
I don't know.
I think they should buff it. They should
It's
add
been
another layer.
terrible. It's always been like, it doesn't even give you purples on a small chance, or no? I can't remember.
I mean, armor, no weapon though. I don't feel like
Yeah,
I don't feel
yeah,
like
no,
I've
that's
gotten a
what it
purple
is.
weapon. I've
Yeah,
gotten
there's
purple
no,
armor
there's
a
no
lot.
Purple weapons. There's purple armor, no weapons.
I think it should add 2 more layers to it. And
should.
it
And it
should
should remove
at
green.
least remove green at least. And give
Even
you
if
a
it doesn't
chance.
add more. Honestly, though, they should have purple weapons. Like,
Yeah,
if you grind that stuff out,
you should get rewarded for it.
yeah.
The problem is I wonder how much, like if they do add an upkeep system, how much is it going to cost?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, right? It might be materials. It might be like, aluminum scrap or something like that. You know what I mean?
That would be cancerous. AIDS, both. It would be
Yeah.
cancerous AIDS
Yeah.
in order to do something like that. I'd rather it be Kmart. Like
So
a
where's this
monthly.
one?
So this one's like right over here. Just walk in this area and it should
Okay,
pop for
yeah,
you.
got it
Yeah.
already.
Because the hive is like over here or whatever, or it's supposed to be
Yeah,
or
I see
something.
it up there.
Yeah. But hilariously enough, you know how hard it would be to find this shit if we didn't do the playtest? At least look at it.
Yeah. Well, that was we had like had more than to look at it. We were climbing.
No, I know.
We're
I
like,
know.
let's see how high we can get.
But I mean, like, they
You know
did
what,
that.
that reminds me of like the memes where you always see like why women live longer than
Yes,
men.
exactly. And then it shows the men just fucking skydiving without a parachute, and their buddy throws them a parachute and shit like that. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, no wonder why women live longer. It was fucking stupid. Because
So
I look
we
at
see
that. I
we
look
see
at
something
that.
that we can climb, and we're like,
Yeah,
"See,
exactly.
we get higher."
I look at somebody else doing some shit like that, the skydiving shit, and my first thought my brain has is, that looks fun. My second thought is, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to risk death. But the fact that my first thought is, looks fun, is like... I also heard people land to our left.
Yeah, I saw them. They were like pretty far. They're like past these collection. I love this map. I wish this map is the perfect size.
People landed just where we did not too long ago. So if you want to rush that, we can.
Man, I want to fight someone.
Yeah, true.
It's like
This
getting
map
to that
is-
late point, so it's like I want to get a couple more fights in.
Oh, it is. Damn. Okay, this is a good sign right here. Not realizing how much time has passed and looking over and it's like, oh, it's almost 1 a.m. This is a totally different game when you play with other people. It really is.
Yeah, time just flies. You like look at the clock, you're like, holy shit.
Well, I will say I'll definitely be up for doing this, because I might play this on Monday. Depends on how whatever happens. But I definitely will be playing this off stream, so...
Yeah, I want to play more. I'm having fun. It's definitely, I'm ramping up. Like, I'm getting into it
Yep,
again. Like,
yep. That's why I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'll
Get
be
the
able
edge.
to be able to fucking... I might mainline this game for a while and get as much fun as possible before, like... It becomes wait around and see if the developers get their shit together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really depends. Like, I hope they post, like, when Season 3 comes out, like, what their plans are for the next couple
Yeah,
months.
like I would like to see a roadmap.
Yeah, like a 6-month roadmap would be really, I
Oop.
think, almost needed.
At Waterfall.
Because, like, if we don't know what's gonna happen in the next 6 months, like, it's gonna be a little scary.
Yeah. Ooh,
It's an
Arbiter and
Arbiter.
Core. Arbiter and Core. So, we gotta get in a little bit close, I think. Man, that's a lot of gunfire.
I see them. They're, like, right there, too.
Yeah.
We can flank them if we just run, like, down the middle.
Yep.
Can't see us. Like, stand at the rock, and we just kind of, like,
That's exactly what I was
kind
thinking.
of just fucking James Bond in there.
One of them's pulling back. Oh shit, one dude just died from the Arbiter up back over there. Dude has a fucking grenade thing. Going to the left. There's dude.
Hit him twice.
Yo, wait, can we pause? There's a team behind us.
Can we pause? There's a team behind us. Oh, let's do a 3-way split. Come on, fight us at the same time. All of you fight us together. Alright, that's what you want to do? Pause, kill us, then go back to killing each other? Or split the loot?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to fucking work for it a little bit, bitch.
Fucking seeds, bro.
Nope, I'm just running in here. I don't give a fuck. I'm dead. Probably. Oh, I almost shot you. Let me gain stamina. I'm almost out.
How the fuck did the other team like let him get away?
How
is
did
what
you?
I'm trying-
Because he pussied out.
It's like hiding in a bush, like waiting
I
for him.
fucking hate people like this. Like, not to be mean, but fuck that. Like, if I'm in a fight and I get third-partied, I fight it out. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna lose, but how the hell did they get to fucking woodcutter camp? There's a dude that's dead around here, I think. There's a lot of people on this map right now.
Yeah, it seems like the party moved over here.
Yeah.
I guess his buddy must have picked up most of his shit.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, I see. I see still him. Behind us, there might be a dude. Oh. Nope, never mind.
What the? Is that the comrade?
Yeah, they have a comrade.
Okay. I just was making sure that's what I was hearing. It was like they shifted around us. There's people
Yeah.
on the platform at East Collection. And what's here? Come to like the house on the hill, if you know what I'm talking about. Are you like stuck between teams or no?
Pretty much, I can risk it for a biscuit and run. I'm gonna want to flank them a little bit where you're at. Up, 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 up. I got hit a couple times by whatever the fuck that was. Oh, I think one of them has the legendary LMG.
LMG.
Yeah, the one from Osiris, the laser beam thing.
Oh, Zeus beam.
Yeah, Zeus beam. He hit me like 4 or 5 times.
Someone
And I
coming
only
up on
took...
my,
Yep,
my right.
yep.
And he sees me.
He saw me too. I hit him once, purple. Not a headshot. I'm at half
Fall
health.
back, fall back.
I'm at half health.
Yeah,
This is the kind of-
stuff also.
We've got like 5 teams here right now, by the way.
I know, we're like so under-equipped for this.
I know,
It's
it's
like,
great. I love it. I only have 9
I
more
thought this was
blue
gonna be
heals.
more like newbies, like not people like wanting to fight.
Nah,
like,
what? Wow, in what world would that make sense?
It's nothing.
I'm surprised there wasn't a team in here.
Yeah, usually this is the house they all hunker in.
Man, how many explosives does that fucking dude have with the comrade?
Probably fucking tons. They're pushing up on them. They're actually running. It's like we had that guy almost perfectly. I don't know how he escaped.
I
thought we
don't
had him, like,
either.
pinched.
Yeah, same. And then I almost shot you because I thought you would, dude, but I saw the outline. And I was like, no. Huh. I couldn't help it. Dude said, hey, can we pause so we can deal with these people behind me? I had to talk and shit talk them a little bit.
There's people over by like the dome thing, like in front of us, like
Yeah.
165. But
Yep.
I think we're like kind of in between them. I think there's people at 165. I think there's people at
And there's also
like,
some
you know,
people
blank
over
area.
at like parking lot or some shit too. Like we've got people all around us, but they don't want to fight us. Oh, to our left, I heard somebody, 105-ish, I think. Could be wrong, but I heard a female jump.
You heard something.
Up, yep,
Sure, I heard.
150, moving. Southeast
Oh, he's
150.
got RB.
Oh, that's
no.
comrade. It didn't register me. It didn't register on me. It hit it direct impact.
It didn't register on me either.
Yeah, and a Zeus beam. They have a Zeus beam as well, because I took...
Holy shit.
They have
funny.
a comrade and a Zeus beam.
That thing hit us both like right in the forehead.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna shoot us with an arbiter, and then all of a sudden I just
Nope.
saw like a
Comrade.
rocket explode on me.
That's fucking funny. Oh, this is great.
Holy.
This is the kind of dumb shit that I love. People running around with Zeus beams and comrades. This feels end of season, you know?
Yeah, see, this is how it should feel. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this
Like
is how
it's just like, could you imagine if it was like everything costs 1K mark? You can craft it and all it
on
does
the
is cost a
last
K
day,
mark.
like it should almost get like progressively cheaper. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
should. And it should be
They're
worth the
pushing
people
us, they're
that...
pushing us.
Yep.
At least it sounded like something running up on us.
You think they have night vision?
Probably. Maybe not actually, because it's not like a map that's meant to have storms right now. I feel like they hit us in sub blue, and then maybe they're not as intrigued.
I mean, if they played a while, they probably know we have hammers. Maybe they just don't care about the hammer.
The hammers, I think, rated it pretty low on the exotic like tier list.
I mean,
Like, I
so is
think a
the
lot of
brute
people
at this
buy-
point. Hammer's better than a brute. Ooh, they're evacuating. Piece collection?
Yeah, something like that. Unless they're just baiting.
Well, I'm gonna bite that hook.
Not you got like 2 rattlers following you.
Yeah, it's all fine.
They just turned around last second.
I'm gonna run up and see if they're evacing or what. Yep, one got out at least.
On my right, on my right.
Zeus beam, Zeus beam. I'm dead. Fuck. Did you die to the Zeus beam?
One
I hit him
HP.
once. I hit him once. I hit him once.
I'm like literally 1 is the problem.
Pull back if you can, of course. I dealt 33 damage to him, so he does have to heal at least once.
There's 2 of them. They're both alive.
Oh
I'm dead
shit,
as
that
fuck.
was probably the dude we would. How the fuck did he get past us and get there? That was the dude we were chasing. That was fun though. I didn't look at names. That's what I like to feel from, you know.
I'm hiding. just full-fledged hiding.
Great. You know what? I'm gonna buy
Oh
it.
my god, if his teammate wasn't there, he died. I hit him
Oh.
3 times in the chest with a hammer.
Nice.
How much damage did that do?
I know I did 33. I think you might have done.
Well, he full healed by
80.
the time that happened.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see.
probably did 80 something, 87.
Damage dealt 65.
Oh, really?
Damn. How he still fucking was.
Oh, did you have a pen mod on your hammer?
I don't remember.
I had a purple
I
pen
think-
mod, and I'd hit him once in the chest and did 33. So
Maybe I hit him twice, or maybe one didn't register. I don't know. I could have
that's
swore I
true
hit
too.
him 3.
One could have not registered. Playing a KBR long shot, and I'm gonna use a flechette.
Long shots we could have done work with that time. I'm tempted to go Bright Sands again.
That's why I'm getting a 6x optic on my KBR long shot and a blue pen mod.
Alright, let's do KBRs. I'm down. I think I have one.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
how much do they cost right now from Korlev?
I got one. We're good.
70,
Do that and a
76k.
What do I want with it? Shattergun? Yeah, Shattergun.
Do
Why
I
not?
do I do it? Do I do it? Do I bring the weapon that I fucking despise because you're doing that? I almost want to, just to see if I can do better than I have been, because the last time I used a
purple
Shattergun.
set too. Fuck it. Why not? I'm
Hell
just
yeah.
gonna go big baller. Might be the last turn of the night, depending on how long it takes. So might as well go big, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I feel like, I almost still feel like armor just does not fucking matter in some situations. Like,
Oh, pride. I don't think so either. Like, it doesn't, but
the penetration will allow you to do more damage.
I mean, I plan to play a little bit more passive and kind of just sit back and shoot heads from a distance.
Oh,
kinda thing.
yeah.
Like I don't plan to like run and gun kind of strat. Shattergun's just sort of if they push me.
And you said purple set?
Yeah, I'm bringing a purple. Might as well, right? It's end of season. We gotta use it before it gets fucking.
Well, that,
despawned
and
on
I
us.
still got 5 things.
Cubes.
Yeah, 5 cubes. I spent
I
3.
got
I brought
cubes,
3.
okay.
I brought 3 once, and I'm like, fuck it, if I die, I die. And I got a forged shield
I
and
think I
2
have
forged
cubes anyway.
bags.
Maybe not.
You might
I
not
think
have
I-
claimed them.
And I have 5 cubes sitting in my inventory.
Yeah, one of the bags I got, one of the gigantic forged backpacks, stamina regenerates without delay during a storm, 40 extra backpack capacity, and the other one's 4% increased walk speed, plus 40 maximum stamina. Those are the 2 random forged bags that I got. I almost wish there was an easier way to get those cubes too, because of what you need to do to get them. You know what I mean?
Not even to get them, but to use them. Like, it's not like the whole forging process isn't easy in itself. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. Like you have to go all like you can put one in your safe pocket, but after you use it, you have to bring out that item. You know what I mean?
You have to escape it with it. It ain't free. It's not like you get it and you're like you can put your the item in your safe pocket.
I
also.
almost wish that you could get cube. How about that? How about they add cube drops with the like a chance to get a cube with a daily box?
If at the max level, I think that's fair because I mean
That's
it's
what I
not,
was thinking.
It's not a guaranteed like good item. I mean it's like you gotta work for it still.
Yeah.
What about from jobs too, like the higher tier
Yeah,
jobs?
that would be a big one. That would make me a lot happy with some of the jobs that we
Because
have
that
to
would
do.
make jobs actually feel like fun to do and have more of like a reward
Yep,
to them other
yep.
than just scripts and K marks.
And at the end of the day, all it really is a random loot item. It could be trash, but people would be so happy because people love gambling.
And they can make it like they can make it a Batum jobs where they're like
Yeah, that
way harder than
exactly.
anything else.
That's a actually really fucking good idea.
I would like that. That'd be fun because then it's like that's the thing with the jobs now. It's like it's always something weird like oh, go hunt a crusher, and it's like wow, I'm so excited.
It's so weird that they have like all the med kits weigh 15 now. They just heal for 100 a little bit faster.
I mean, it makes sense. I think medkits were so underused they had to do something.
I mean, I think it's perfect now. I do with the speed of stims and med kits. I need to get used to using med kits is the only issue.
Yeah,
you know?
that's my problem. Is I just don't even think about even bringing medkits most of the time. It's like medkit who?
I still am laughing about last night where when I died to dude, I knew I was gonna get my shit back because we killed each other, but I was so
Yeah.
mad because
Yeah,
like
you didn't see you killed him. I think you got the bug where like
no,
you
no,
killed him, but you did-
he got killed by the Marauder. I saw his loot pop, and then I got
Oh,
hit by a
okay.
Strider, and I was like, "What the fuck killed me?" A Strider, and I'm like, "Oh, of course." And then I saw how
Okay,
much
yeah,
damage
that
we did to
sucks.
each other. I saw how much
Yeah.
damage we did to each other. Compared the armor, compared the weapons, and I was like, "This makes no fucking sense." I had purple.
Can't believe I'm even holding this weapon right now.
I know, right?
Shattergun.
Yeah, exactly. We have been the fucking most anti-shattergun people ever, and we're like, yeah, fuck it, let's use a shatter.
The problem is I have a ton of them because I never use them, and I kill people with them all the
I
time.
think I got pissed off and I sold all mine.
Okay, I never got to that point. I always just kept them. It's like they're good, but they're just such a pleb weapon.
Well, it's not even just that. It's also like they're good, but the RNG has fucked me over every single once. One fight I've
Yeah.
gotten to, I hit somebody twice, did 80 damage, and I was like, okay, reasonable, whatever. But I feel like I get one shot all the time. I do need to take out one more mature. So if we end up getting to the jungle at some point. Oh, I don't have a suppressor on this thing, I don't think.
Yeah, I think he's a little loud as fuck.
I don't have a suppressor on either of my weapons. Whoops.
That's alright. Once we get into the thick of it, don't really matter.
Yeah. Plus all it's doing is making people go, ooh, they're over here.
The basilisk rock.
I know, I thought the same thing. I'm like, this is Bassy Rock.
That was a fun fight with that.
That was, because that was
duo
the
or
first
whatever
time I think,
trio.
that was like the first or second time I used a Bassy.
I love the Bassie to be honest, but they just hate fuck that thing every chance they get.
I mean, they're doing that with all the exotics.
Is that us?
Yeah, it's Rattler aggroed on me.
Yeah, you're right. It is all the exotic guns. It's not just the vessels, but you know what
Like,
I
the
mean.
core is the only one they haven't touched so far, the core. And I expect them to nerf that to holy hell soon.
I love the core.
Yeah.
See, the core though, it's like if they nerf it anymore, it's gonna go from really good to really. The thing is, it's not actually that great because the rate of fire is slow. The reason the core is like,
That is a loud gun, holy
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck was that? It sounds different too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They changed the sound of the KBR because it echoed. Did they actually put through for the sound thing? I think they put through the sound thing, but they don't show it on the gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, it definitely sounds loud as shit.
I disagree with that, but okay, game.
This will be the game where we go against like white kits only.
I know. Oh, could have stopped by Science Campus to get you that other.
Oh, we could have, man. Well.
I'm like, we're forgetting something.
I gotta get more of those comic book things anyway before I can turn it in. So.
Yeah, you gotta go to the other map. They don't spawn on this one.
God, maybe we could play on the good map.
Ooh, Arbiter.
Arbiter.
Is this the same game?
Could be.
That sounds like it's in the cave.
East Cavern, yeah.
Yeah, because of the way that explosion echoed. The fuck was that?
It's an Arbiter in the cave, I think. And it just sounds wicked.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Oh yeah,
No, that's the
they're
Zeus
literally
beam.
fighting straight
That's the
in
Zeus
front
beam.
of us. Hit once.
Oh, behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us! Move, 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 move!
Oh, that's an RV. Yeah.
Behind us too, behind us too.
Get down, just jump, just jump.
I'm dead. Grenaded. Fuck! Oh. I was 1 HP and I was trying to use a med kit. I should have just ran.
I ran the two teams into each other. I'm gonna try to third party it as best I can.
Fuck.
That Zeus speaking guy's just going crazy with it.
That's a little frustrating, not gonna lie. I got shot and I was like, what the hell hit me? Oh? That hit me? Fuck. I'm glad I didn't bring out my exotic set. $4.5 mil. Slowly over time, I'll knock it down to 0.
You might want to do a solo run and just kind of
Oh.
dropping, because I'm gonna be here for a bit, I think, at this rate.
Alright, I can do this.
I'm just sitting like I went up onto like the evac zone, and I'm literally just taking pot shots at everyone.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're just being that guy. Oh, I love it. Might try and get a couple things done for the,
Truthfully, I'm just trying to get someone killed. You know, it's like revenge, because like we died to the one team before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like either team I fucked over someone that killed us.
exactly. You causing one person to die might cause the entire team to die. But who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and kill all of them.
Shattered one in the head when he got me, so I can come. How much damage did I do that guy? $24 to the shatter to the head. I hate that gun. I don't even know why I touched it. Should have fucking
Ah,
stayed.
I see.
Should've-
24 to the head. Makes sense that that was a shotgun.
I don't know why I didn't stay by my 12-foot roll with that gun.
We even made jokes about it too. Man, we do not have good RNG with that fucking gun, man. We'd be better off using fucking bolties instead of the shatter gun.
Gosh, I really would. Like literally hip firing a bolty would have been a better result. Man, it seems like we keep getting in that game. I'm just like wondering what I should bring that I could actually kill these kids with.
I mean, I'm thinking an advocate. I could possibly bring a core. I got a
That's
couple
good.
more purple chests and one purple helmet I could bring, but
Yeah, I'm going purple. I'm gonna go. I think I'm going big.
go big.
I
mean, I
think
could
I'm
go big.
I'm looking at my core right now.
I mean, I have a core.
I'm almost tempted to even go red helm.
I could
'Cause I got a couple extras, so.
probably do a red helm. I could make one really quick. And I do have a red exotic chest. I don't know how much that will help, but
Fuck, I'm bringing a core. I'm going in with it.
all right, hell yeah, let's do this. 30 altered meteor fragments for a restoration helm, and 2 more altered meteor cores. Damn. Yeah, I can bring a purple helm. Maybe we can earn ourselves an exotic helm.
We're gonna. I'm confident.
Hell yeah. Oddly enough, I'm pretty confident too. Normally, I'm the type of person that's like, I don't know. A blue bag. I have. I have a suppressor on my core, but no suppressor on my KBR. That's screw it. I'm bringing some blue grenades. I still think they should allow you to unlock and purchase attachments, or they should make it just like end season. They should let you buy attachments at different places, you know what I mean?
End of season, it should be just like it should almost feel like Call of Duty.
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
sense,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like end of event, you should be able to just spend K marks to buy everything, and like even if they make it cost like 100K to buy an exotic chest, or like even 200K to buy an exotic chest, you know what I mean? Spending
I
premium.
will say this season does feel a bit harder to get to the what's it called? To the actual legendary weapons. It seems like it's a bit more of a grind.
Yeah, they did make it. It was a lot easier to get the meteorite cores. It felt like. Now it feels like they reduced, like it used to be meteors would drop like every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit
It
less.
just feels like it's like the normal rate, which isn't very fast at all.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that, but I don't know.
I know. I'm a firm believer. Like it should just be able to walk up and craft one for like the 100 KK marks or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Or
like,
just
drop
make
pretty
it to where
close
you can,
us.
or just make it to where you can buy it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want it to be like I can just use it. Like it's
Make
only-
it
there's
to
no-
where the people
I've never
who
seen one when it wasn't an event.
yeah, exactly. Make it to where the people who grinded, mind you, they're getting rid of wipes, so this kind of completely changes this event now in the future. What are they going to do in the future? They can't really do this.
Can't do events. Yeah.
And if they do this, it's going to give a ridiculous bonus to the people that played during the event. You know what I mean? Like if they temporarily allow you to craft whatever you want.
Yeah, they can't. They can't do it. It just
Exactly.
wouldn't work.
It wouldn't. It would break the economy of what they're doing. That's one of the other reasons why I'm kind of aggravated with the wipes.
Yeah, because I wanted more events, not less. I've been saying forever they should do events. They kind of give people a reason to log on for the weekend and stuff.
Well, yeah, if they did events like this and they made it where it was like Call of Duty type shit, it would make people who want to play more for the end of season event to make more money, right?
What about like if they did something where you spawned in, but you can't evac? Like they give you loot when you spawn in, kind of like how you spawn in now with loot,
And you can't
But
evac with it.
but you can't evac with it. But if you evac with it, they give you like the K mark value of the stuff you looted. But they don't actually give you the guns.
I
they
think
just
that would
give you
be
the K
fine.
mark
That would be
value.
actually that would be really good for events. Actually, now that you say it that way, that allow them to do events while also giving a reward for people that partake in
Can
it.
you add that? I don't remember being able to jump up this way.
No, they added that. They added that for sure
Yeah, this rotation's completely new.
because the boxes on top of that are new.
Yeah, you used to not be able to. I thought they didn't want us up here, but they definitely made it like pretty clear as day that.
Well, I think they found it was either too difficult to change how it worked, so they just added new ways to get up here to prevent people from having that much of an advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could have swore they didn't want us up here anymore.
I mean, again, these developers don't know what they want.
That's true. One developer was like, trying to stop people from getting up here. The other was making ways to get up. They're
Like the
just
left,
completely
when the
fighting
left
each
hand
other.
doesn't know what the right hand's doing, that's a big problem. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's how it feels at this point.
Now it feels like we're in a deceased game. Oh, I just heard something to our left, 330. I think.
It could be something. I don't know what. Maybe KBR actually.
KBR or Hammer, I'm thinking. Oh my god,
Definitely
it's the
the same
same
people.
fucking game. You've killed one of me, but have you killed all of me?
It's like a Hydra. You just kill us and we just respawn with more heads.
This feels like a little Call of Duty, in all honesty. Spawning into the same game.
I don't mind it actually.
No, I'm okay with it. At end of season especially.
I'm tempted to go try to look for my stuff though real quick. 'Cause I don't know if they would have looted it, because it's not that
Kind
good.
of the same?
We'll go that way. See if anyone died and they didn't loot all this stuff. Because while I don't care about the stuff, I also don't have unlimited supply, so if I want to do this for the
Exactly.
next week.
I mean, we would have to grind out meteors to be able to craft more of this type of
yeah,
shit.
it's one of those things. Like once I get to that point, I'm like,
Yeah,
maybe I just
yeah,
take a day
true.
off.
True, exactly.
Because it's like, do I really want to grind when it's being deleted the next day? Like,
Again, it's another one of those weird things where, like, I didn't even think
Okay.
about this event, like, not existing. They're getting rid of wipes.
yeah, I didn't either until you mentioned the fact that yeah, they can't really do events.
Yeah. And then it just came to me and I was like, oh, that kind of makes me sad because how are they going to be
Yeah,
able
we've
to...
we've had a lot of fun moments in the events.
Yeah, and that's
Because you know
honestly
why?
how I break
Because
down...
we're just
games.
playing for fun. Like we're just strictly
Yeah.
just inting.
Yep,
like,
we
we're
have
just
no
running it
goal.
down and we die. We're like, okay, what does matter?
But that's going to make it to where you're always going to care about your loot. And until they add a degradation system, which I still have that
I
feeling
almost
of like,
hope they don't.
why in the fuck are you going to get rid of wipes if you're going to... I would rather there still be wipes than have degradation.
If they're adding degradation, like that's just like soft wipes. Like
Yeah.
it's just a wipe for anyone that isn't a no lifer on only the cycle. And like,
And I'm the type of person that would be harmed the most by that.
oh, me too. I haven't touched this game. I think you've actually maybe touched this game more than I have.
Yeah, I've just
since-
done login stuff for like
Yeah, I don't
every
even
single
do
day.
logins that consistently. No, I don't even do that. I maybe did it once a week. I was like super inconsistent.
Yeah. Weird that we heard one shot and then nothing.
Yeah, I kind of thought I was gonna hear a lot.
Same.
I would even question is this the same game?
Dude ran out of
Same.
ammo.
I'm gonna say probably not because
I have no idea where you died at. I know I
right here,
died.
That's why I was.
I
Looking.
died on like the other end of the caverns.
You died over here, no?
Oh. Maybe I did? Whoever that building is, what you said jump down at, died in that area. Yeah, over here.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same game. There's no way they would have grabbed our bags and everything
No.
like that.
Didn't have enough storage because we brought in, like the bag I brought in. I think I brought in a fucking gray bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I had a green.
Yeah. So like, there's no way they could have.
And they wouldn't have took everything. Like, there's no way they would have took my bag.
No, not with how intense that fight was.
Yeah, right. I don't even know if they'd had time to loot anything.
Because I know I've gotten into fights before that tense and I've lost track of where people died.
Yeah, especially when they're long ones like that, where they were literally fighting for.
Fighting
See,
from.
I don't know how I feel about the fights being like longer, like,
I don't like that.
because I don't like how much third partying starts to happen.
That and they're gonna fuck with the durability of armor and shit like that.
Well, that's the problem. Is that's gonna really
Like,
screw
you
yourself
want to
up.
make the fights longer, but you're reducing durability and increasing the damage you take. So, it's basically gonna boil down to who breaks whose armor first at that point.
Yeah.
and then
which is
third
gonna
party
be
is like-
super lame.
Yeah. if they actually do that, or
Dying to
or
your armor breaking will actually be the most tilting experience.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my force, there's just campers. Full exotics just sitting on it.
How fucking boring, man. Wow. Different game. The brutes
gonna
are
call it
so
on that
bad.
one.
Yeah, the brutes are so bad. Same.
Yeah,
Between
they took
two
so many
brutes-
shots. I think it was like I survived like 15
Between
shots total.
between two brutes, I took 6 and 5 damage. I mean, 6 times 5. I got hit that many times, and I got 65 and 42 damage. And they
It's like-
shot so many times. What a boring way to fight, man. Oh well.
I know, it's like, I just don't get why they're just sitting there, like, waiting, like, not even fighting anyone.
The
They're not even
core-
running around, so they're just sitting.
Yeah,
Camping it,
shooting
just
every
like,
once in
come
a
on.
while. Shooting every once in a while to attract people, like they did with us. That's all they're doing. I guarantee it.
I don't even think so, because I never heard them shoot.
I heard
I
a
really didn't
gunshot.
think anyone was up there.
Maybe I didn't either. Then it fucking you got lit up by a. I probably should
I
have
literally
stuck.
insta-died
Yeah.
on my screen. It was literally just like, I was there,
Well,
then
it was
I wasn't.
it was 2 brutes,
Yeah, they literally just,
and
like,
as bad as they
immediately-
are, with one brute,
2 of them
two
kills
of
you
them,
pretty fast, yeah.
yeah, 2 of them hards to dodge. Harge, whatever.
There was no dodging, it was just dying.
Like that. That's one of those things you're never gonna be able to deal with in a game like this. Rats like that.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with. It's just like, so what do you do? Because like, how do you fix it? I don't know.
I'm thinking I might
mean, it
drop
is
in
what
and
it
do
is.
the
It's a play
geothermal
style.
loot room.
It's just not a fun play style, is what it is.
Not in my mind at all.
I
I'm-
can't sit there. I get too
No,
bored.
I can't either. I can sit for a certain amount of time and then I start getting antsy and like
If
I
there's
need to do
something
something.
like, it depends on the situation, but like I never just sit and wait for people to walk past. Like I'm not a corner camper like that. I can't.
I can sit and wait if I know the person's gonna turn the corner within a certain amount of time.
That's what I mean. Like if I know they're about to walk around the corner, then I don't mind it. But just sitting and up on that thing like that for that long, I'm just like, I'd rather go
Like,
sleep at
Yeah,
that point.
gag
take
me with a
nap.
spoon. I'm gonna do one drop and try and do the geothermal loot room.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Tomorrow we could probably play
Oh
some
hell
more.
yeah, hell yeah. This is what I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel this experience of like now I kind of want to play mainline, like start and end the stream with this game to get as much
Yeah.
enjoyment out of it as possible, or it potentially becomes ass.
I mean, I think that no matter what, the beginning of the season will be all right, just because
Yeah,
there's
it'll
a
be
fresh wipe,
That and will be
something to do. But
with groups of people type of stuff.
how long that persists is
Yeah, that's the worrisome
it's really
part.
gonna depend on what the hell happens at that point.
And I'm gonna bring a basilisk. I love how I'm like it's a blue run and I want to bring a basilisk because I might as well enjoy it while I can. Gonna use it as a fucking marksman's rifle.
Did they even decrease the cost of the weapons for K-Marks? It seems
I mean,
like it's all the same still.
It is all the same still.
And didn't the last event they do that? They like half the cost of everything.
Yeah, they halved it and then like they changed it in the middle of the event or
It
some
was
shit.
Super expensive. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Like, I don't know. Like, let people buy stuff. It's like
You heard what I think they should do. I mean, if they made everything cost 1K mark or just be free, just get it, right? That kind of thing.
I mean, even 10K, like it, just make it available. Let people just have fun with it.
I honestly think if they kept wipes and did shit like this, like that, what we talked about at the end of season, like give the guns unlimited ammo. You just have to reload it, or some shit like some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like shit that
I
wouldn't
know,
make
these guys
sense.
Struggle for fun, I think, is the problem.
Well, I think they still don't know what they want the game to be. I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest problem.
And I'm starting to think that people that probably played when the Battle Royale came out are probably the reason that not many of them exist, are probably for the same reason. There's probably people that played the Battle Royale, and they're like, why the hell are you going to a looter shooter? Like,
Yeah.
it's a good Battle Royale. And
Yep.
now they're probably looking at this from a distance right now and like, yeah, oh, now you know how we all feel.
First time, the hanging meme. First
Yeah,
time.
exactly, yeah. Exactly that meme. It's like, everyone's like looking at each other like, yeah, you thought, man.
In
we
my
all
mind,
knew this shit.
it's funny because I can actually compare and contrast because with Enlisted, it is going through a big, massive change, right? However, it makes sense for that change because it's been so long. Like, it's not been like a year. Because it feels like this game has changed within a year's time. It's becoming something else. Maybe a year and a half.
It has been a year.
Yeah,
It's been less than a year.
Just a year. With Enlisted, it's been like a couple. That game has been out for a couple of years. You know what I mean? At least I think it has at this point. I could be fucking wrong, and they could be around the same lifespan. But this game hasn't gone. Enlisted has gone through
June
a.
8th, 2022. So yeah, it hasn't been a year.
Enlisted has gone through a couple of changes, but not a completely altered. Like, it didn't go from a battle royale to a fucking arcade shooter to basically Battlefield, but
They
World War
kept the
II.
theme the same.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
just been trying to improve and fix the problems with it that
Yeah.
exist.
Like, compare and contrast, it feels like Enlisted has a fucking better development team.
I've never played, so I can't comment on too much, but it's just I don't know. They're just going down a weird road.
Weird.
Actually, what about all the people that bought the you know, the packs that you can buy that you get every wipe? So you bought that and you get shit out of luck?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Hold on, wait a minute.
Because some of them are
Okay, so I just found a glitch.
expensive.
I just found a glitch in this. If you put, like, if you trade out your chest or whatever, it glitches out the box where you can't take anything out of it. Or, like, you can't take a bag and put it on yourself. You have to, like, do some weird shit. That was weird. I don't know how to explain that. Basically, I replaced the armor because the storm driver restoration shield plus 1 HP and less damage from strikes, and it made it to where I couldn't loot from the container until I put the bag on and, like, drop the armor out of the box. Weird as shit. But yeah, when you start really thinking about all that, that's like the shit that we never thought about that we're now starting to be like, wait a minute.
Because some of them were like, I think like $100. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you're talking about like just like a little bit of cash.
So you're just a slap in the face to those people, or what now?
Because now you're talking about like the people that actually genuinely supported
yeah,
the game.
exactly. You're talking about people that put a lot of money
Yeah, the
into
bundles.
telling you that
Almost-
this is a good game, and you're completely changing it. So, like, are they gonna get loot every season, or are you gonna change the thing, or are you just literally saying fuck them and you forgot about them?
You know
right?
what's funny? Is they ain't stopping you from buying it though. Right now, you can still go buy it if you want to.
Yeah,
$120, $125.
that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, if you bought it as someone that likes the game and you wanted to support it, but you figured, all right, well, I'm gonna play this game for a lot of seasons, so it'll kind of give, you know, pay it back over time, kind of thing.
And then they fucking completely changed the game.
Yeah, now there's no season, so what are they gonna give you? Nothing. Now
You
that
caught
those
that.
people,
You caught that. I wouldn't have caught that. I never
just
even
thought
thought
about it now.
that.
I was just sitting here, kind of thinking about it. I was just like looking at the shop, and I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Holy shit.
At least those people, they should get like, I don't know, even like a monthly like gift, even of one of those cubes.
And if
like,
they're
a
not
monthly
gonna want it,
gift.
if they're not gonna want to do the gift thing, they should be reimbursed.
Yeah, at least some of their money, right? Like it just seems like, they got scammed almost.
I
'Cause
didn't.
you're talking about a lot of money is the thing.
Yeah, because a lot of people bought those packs. A fucking lot of people bought those packs.
Well, it's just crazy too. They're like disrespecting the people that
Yeah,
are like.
that's the other thing too. They were making
they're
so much
genuinely
money.
putting money into their game.
Didn't you
Only
put a little bit of
that's
money into
coming
this game
their
too? Didn't you put a little bit of money into this game too?
Yeah, I bought like a $10 like coin pack or whatever.
Even then, it's like a slap in your face as well because you spent IRL money on what was, and then they're changing it completely.
Yeah, it's just.
That's a doozy.
To be fair, they should almost have like a rank in their Discord for people that spend so much money, and let them have a say in the game. It's like a stock almost at that point.
Yeah, I agree completely with that actually. I
If you're
almost
willing
think
to put $120 of your money into the game, you deserve a little.
it's
something,
also the
you know?
amount of time you put into a game as well that
Yeah.
I think is important because I put almost.
Oh no, time matters too. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if you're willing to put that much money into a game, you kind of deserve like a little bit of something, you know?
Yeah, some kind of like say in what happens with the progression, or maybe if not even that, just like, hey guys, can you give us some extra information about what the fuck is going on? That's the lack of communication has been a big issue for me. Because like, again, it's funny to compare this type of stuff, but even Enlisted, oh,
Steam reviews should require you to have more than I see so many reviews on for the cycle on it. They have like only like 5 hours. Like, how can you make a review after 5 hours?
because
even know what
they're a game journalist at that point, in my mind.
Just trying to
Yeah,
get
but it's like for me, it's like Steam should just be like, look, you gotta have a certain.
Yeah, you
hours,
got
like,
green armor, you're good.
Like for me, it's like if you got 5 hours, to
There you
game,
go.
don't even know what game
I gotta
you're
get in this
playing
room
yet.
too. Yeah, you only have 5 hours. You have no experience with it. I'll let you get your shit and get out.
Appreciate it. Where'd you throw the other battery?
Oh, the one. Oh, yeah, up here, I think. Oh, I dropped it. Never mind, you're good. But yeah, it's weird that these are things that we never notice. I'm almost tempted to kill this dude.
I look at it, and I'm just like, oh my, what is this? What are they doing? What is this game coming to?
Alright.
And you look at a lot of the reviews for like recently, and a lot of them are coming in negative.
Well,
And
I
a
would
lot of them
understand why.
mention- A lot of them mention the fact that they're changing it to no wipes, and the fact that like they played the playtest, and that they did nothing. Like they changed nothing for an entire like season.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
And it's like, it's interesting, like, when you say it to your friends, and then, like, you all agree, and then you actually go out and read it, and you're like, so we're not the only one that actually...
Yeah, so
thinks
it's
this,
like we're not the fucked
we're
up
not living
people.
in a bubble.
Yeah,
like, You know, like,
exactly.
it's like, there's actually
They
a
do
genuine
exist.
amount of people that to believe this.
I popped dude once with a basilisk, saw he had green armor, and I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll leave him. He's just trying to do his shit and get out. Whatever. I did take a blue pen mod for the flechette, though.
It's funny, in this one review, this guy says, the community is full of yes men streamers who blindly
Oh my god!
follow the devs.
You said that!
And I was like, I just read that, I was like, I said the exact thing, like, that's the problem, like, people, like, they just, and this guy has, on Steam, 1,500 hours,
Yeah.
and he says that, and it's like, that's a guy that I feel he put in 3 times the amount of hours that I have, like,
Same. I have 500. I'm sitting on 500 myself, too.
you're telling me, like, it's not just me thinking it, like, there's everyone seems to be,
It's
like,
vindicating.
just like it almost like it's almost sad in the sense though that it's like there's so many people that feel passionate about this game and like
And they're
genuinely want it to be
yelling and
good.
yelling and yelling, and the people are the devs aren't listening. It's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like,
But it's weird that I've experienced that a lot. It seems like free-to-play game developers have
yeah,
that
free-to-play
issue.
games do have that issue. And I think the problem is because they're not making the income of a paid game, they're trying to do crazy things that'll blow their game up into like a Fortnite. But it's like you can't have
You cannot.
that
Yeah,
mindset.
exactly. You cannot.
You can't have the mindset of like this like you
Make
gotta
a good game
believe in
first.
your own idea. Like you have to actually like if you don't even seem confident in your own idea, how is anyone gonna follow it? Like you can't even keep your idea for more than like think. That means in less than a year they've changed it from a battle royale to this game that is now. And now they're trying to change it even more. It's like it's not been even a year yet. Like, just make your minds up about something. Like,
So
come on.
I actually want to keep up with this game, even if I like just for some reason stop playing it and never play it again. I'm gonna keep up with it to see if in a year from now.
I'm gonna stay in the Discord and just read any
Oh, yeah.
what the devs do and just see where it goes.
I mean, I still keep up with a game like Let It Die and Apex
I
Legends
keep up with
sometimes.
most games if I put in a decent amount
Yeah.
of hours just to see what happens.
Just to watch the world burn at that point.
Yeah, sometimes you pop into streams and then they go, I used to play this game like 6 months ago, but
Yeah,
I knew this was
like
how
when
it was going.
when I was watching It's Timmy play Apex, I was like, what the fuck is this game, man? Like
I haven't
the,
seen Apex in a while. They changed a lot.
I mean, the character
I haven't
pick,
played Apex in over a year.
yeah, like when you pick a character, it's like it shows you support, assault, like it shows you that what their class is. Like it almost reminds me of fucking Overwatch.
Okay, that's a little weird. Yeah, because they were never really supposed to be classes. They were all supposed to be kind of like good at their own thing, but they weren't really classes.
Yeah, you'd have to pull a stream up of that and see what I'm talking about because I don't know how to explain it.
No, I understand what you're saying, but like that's just weird. I'm like trying to understand, like see like how that's like a weird direction to bring it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they organized individuals based on that. Like they always used to have like, oh, this is a support type character and this is whatever, right? Like they had that, but it was never really prominent. And now that's prominent.
Which alright, whatever. I mean that's not too bad, I guess, unless it changes something.
All right, I gotta step
So-
away. Give me a second. Hold that thought. My apologies. Yeah, I have returned. Sorry about that.
I happened to just click on their Discord, see what was happening, and some guy goes, "It's so weird. I'm playing on NA East Crescent, and there's just no one." he's like, I'm so confused. I've run around for an hour, and I've seen no one playing. And I was like, oh, I wanted to respond, be like, yeah, we were there too. There is no one. Don't worry, you're not gonna find anyone.
Maybe me before I finish this damn lap, basically. I kind of want to see how much damage I did with that one Basilisk hit.
Man,
It does, it does.
I just saw on their
Fuck.
Discord, like, they posted, here's some sample skins for Season 3. Man, no one cares. Like, we
Yeah,
wanna know
like-
what's new. Skins are like, okay, we get it, you're trying to make money, but, like, make the game better and you'll make money naturally.
Yeah, exactly. People care for a good game first, cosmetics after
The thing is,
that.
people aren't going to spend money on a game they're not enjoying.
Exactly.
And also, the less people you have, the less likely someone's going to spend money.
And there
right?
are
Like,
some people that are not going to.
it's kind of like the
touch
salesman
this game.
tactic. You gotta just sell it to as many people as possible. It's a numbers game. You literally gotta knock on as many doors as possible. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get, like, if you have 10 people playing, the chances that all 10 people are gonna spend money are pretty low. Like, you gotta try to get up the numbers.
Well, that, and there are some people out there that are not going to want to touch this game after, you know, spending $100 and they completely change the game. That would, if I spent $100 on this game,
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. Up until
Yeah.
now, like, it just hit me randomly when I was looking at the shop and the skins they had there. And I was just kind of like, wait a minute. People did spend a lot of money on this game. But I got work tomorrow, so I'm heading
Alright.
out. So I'll see you later.
after I eat back, I'm getting out too because I too have stuff to do in the morning. Gotta get a part for a furnace for a temple.
Always fun.
Yep. Yeah. Get yourself
Alright, I'll
that
see
good
ya.
rest. See ya. But yeah, that was my last run for the night. This was good. This felt Duos feels 45 damage with one Basilisk. The Basilisk is definitely way better than the Arbiter, I feel. Anyways, yeah, it's a good sign. I'm glad that we did duos tonight because it's a totally different game when you're talking to somebody. So I'll probably end up playing this tomorrow, actually, after Minecraft, and then next week we're probably gonna... Again, it depends on how well I experience this game off-stream. Like, if I do, I'll probably just mainline it. Savage Marauder Flesh and Savage Marauders to hunt. Not the best of Oz, but that's annoying. I mean, I can just brute force it with, like, buy a brute and just brute force it. Ha 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 ha. I think I'm gonna get the blue and orange weapon coating. Every time I see this, it reminds me of Naruto, and as much as I complain, well, not that I've complained a lot about Boruto, but, like, fuck it. I like it. I like blue and orange coloration because of that goddamn show, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. It's such a dumb color scheme, but I like it. Weird. Military boxes, Crescent Falls. Heavy Striders, Crescent Falls. We need to get more Storm Diver commissions. We'll deal with that. I'll deal with that Monday and off stream for sure. But yeah, we'll probably do like 2 hours of Minecraft unless we get into good conversations during then, and then go from there tomorrow. He's like, Red's completely right though. I didn't really think about it until they brought it up. But like, I don't even know if it's this one. I don't think it's this one. It might be the Elite Pack? Yeah. You get 4 unique outfits, a premium jumpsuit variant, unique weapon skins, plus a mountain of arm and gear. So basically, since they have like a 1-to-1 ratio, this is $30, I believe, of arm. Right? Anyways, that's how I look at it, because one arm is 1 cent. I know that some people don't like putting real value on shit like that or whatever, but it's the way that I do it to get a value for time. Like 44 cents a day, when you're getting 1 arm per hour, 44 cents a day is pretty fucking good, right? Obviously it's pretty good. I have enough to get, if they keep the battle pass the same, I don't know. We'll figure it out when this season is actually officially over, which is going to be in 9 days. Well, hopefully it'll be worth it and it'll be good. You know what I mean? Like, putting the time and effort into the game will feel like we'll get rewarded for it. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those situations where what's it going to matter to those people that, you know, put the time in when the game's not good? Feels like this.
Betrayal.
That's what it feels like from fucking the developers. Anyways, that's going to be it for me for the time being. For you, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers, if you're new here, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel, as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. If you're watching through Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD, well, it's still up. An invite, it is through there that you can catch me on all of my associated sites, be it the aforementioned YouTube, Twitch. Or follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, Friday through Monday. An invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as where you can go to communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Till next time, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.